Howdy. Hi. Good morning. It is the K92 Mornin Thang live feed here as we get ready to roll. Get you up to date on everything. Fortunately, it's not all good, but that's all right. We're going to get it. We're going to try. We're going to do our best. Good morning, y'all. Here we go.
Restart.
.603. It is Monday.
Yeah.
Your morning thing is on.
Monday.
New month. Monica, Zach, and Freddie Mac.
That's right. It's October.
October.
Yeah.
Where you been?
I know. Well, back in September.
Yes. Apparently.
I was like, that's all right. It's a new month. Hey.
September kind of zoomed.
Yeah, it did.
It
Definitely did. Seems like you're just putting the little ones on the bus a couple days ago, and next thing you know, if you don't have your Halloween costume planned out, you're screwed.
Yeah.
We gotta start getting that together this week. Next
Start.
week.
We should be done. We need to be done right now. Good morning to y'all as you're waking up this morning. Unfortunately, there is horrible news to pass on. We have another situation of people getting killed at a music concert. This time in this country, Las Vegas.
I know.
Happened in the middle of the night. I think it happened around
that.
midnight Vegas time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about 3 o'clock in the morning. Woke up to see it on my phone. This is a country music festival in Las Vegas. 20 are dead at this point, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So do we know anything about the, do we have any suspects? I know.
Guy's dead. They're not releasing his identity. Don't know. They were saying it's somebody who was a Las Vegas resident, whatever that means.
Okay.
And they
And only
feel
one.
pretty confident it was a lone wolf situation. They're looking for some lady that was either his companion or girlfriend or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's where we're at, unfortunately. Yet another time where you're waking up in the morning and it's just awful news.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely praying for everyone there.
Yeah, this is real time. This is when it started. Somebody had their phone going because they were filming as Jason Aldean was on stage at the time. Yeah, so
I guess we should give like fair warning with the audio because that hearing that is upsetting.
It is.
Know?
The whole thing is upsetting.
Yeah.
There's many things you can kind of turn just about anywhere and deal with certain things being upsetting in this world right now. Unfortunately,
I know.
And here's another situation of that. I mean, I almost don't even know what to say at that point where it's something we have to deal with. And we're going to do our best
to keep on living,
to keep on keeping on, really. And, that's sort of the way I was kind of, thinking, all right, how are we going to approach this? I mean, we're not a news organization, so we're not going to sit here and provide wall-to-wall coverage, but, certainly don't want to be blind to the situation that's going on. And, it feels like everywhere you turn, there's bad news and there's negativity, and we cannot be part of that.
No, that's one thing that we keep going back to is that with these kind of situations that they almost are trying to scare you away from living your life. You know, you have to keep on, have that approach of, I'm going to stand my ground. Of course, you be aware of your situation, your surroundings, but you're gonna have to keep on pushing through.
That's no way to live either.
No.
Just looking over your back and just worried and scared all the time. And that's why we celebrate. This is a feel-good show. We celebrate awesomeness. We do the Monday morning butt kick, and we try to keep things uplifted and positive for a reason. Because you can't live life you celebrate. You can't let the negativity win.
You're right, and that's what it is. And it's not even just negative things that happen in the news. Right. It's just negative attitudes in general.
Absolutely,
cannot be a part of it. We have to be on the other side. There has to be another side. And we have to come together and not fight over stupid things and try to be positive when we can and try to have positivity win in this situation. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to do our best to do a show. We're going to be here with y'all. We're going to find out what's good in your world. We're going to celebrate the positive things, and we're going to make more positive things happen. Can't necessarily change certain things that go on in the national world, but we can start in our own world, and we can start right here, and we will do it right here. So that's what we are going to do. Feel free to text 52353. You can hit us up on the Facebook Live video stream as well, and we will get into the Monday morning butt kick here in just a few minutes. It's that dose of perspective that you need to tackle the week. It is about positivity, and we'll explain more here in just a minute on Your Thing. What up, y'all? Amanda, good morning. Mr. Calloway was your teacher? Yeah. Mr. Calloway, the one selling drugs in the...
Mr. Calloway.
Is that what you're talking about?
He wasn't not my teacher.
Wait,
no,
you pointed at me talking
Amanda.
about...
Good morning, Crystal. Yeah, Tina, Shalana,
I missed part of the
Ruth
story
Ann.
I heard the last part.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Okay. Good morning, Bonnie, Gary, Gerard, what it is. Hey, Micah. Katie. Hello, Stalisa. At first, I was thinking Stalisa was like a city. She was like, I'm checking in from Southeast Louisiana or so Louisa. Like, no, that's a person, actually.
Southeast.
That's what it is. I got to write a note to myself because all of the Facebook Live stuff was broken this morning. Fix. Switch.
Everything.
Login. Stuff. All right. Okay. All right. Do that. Cut the audio clips. I'm going to use them later in the show anyway. We're running late, so just cut those stories down. Yeah, just two, please. Two, please. Good morning, Leslie. That's what we're gonna do. We are going to do our best. Debbie, I did. Though I'll be perfectly honest, and we'll chat about it here in the butt kick as well. I was in a horrible mood yesterday for no reason. I hate those days. I hate that. I hate it. And then you end up in a worse mood because I'm mad that I'm in a bad mood, and my God,
Mad that you're mad.
Exactly.
Why am I mad?
Friggin' PMS is what it is. I'm just over here PMSing. My God.
It's your month in.
It was. Oh, so frustrating.
Because it'll ruin your day thinking, why am I mad?
Right. Yeah. And it was. That's exactly what was happening.
Trying to figure out, like, why am I upset?
Mm-hmm. I've had those days. I'm like, there's nothing wrong. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. And that's what it was.
Yeah.
And I was in a piss poor mood.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Stand by.
Oh, man, we missed it. O.J. Simpson is a free man. They said he snuck out a little after midnight. And, he's staying with some friends. And, this is the weirdest part, is that back in July, his friend says, okay, when you're released, where do you want to go? What's the first thing you want to do?
Sure.
And he says he wants to visit Nicole Brown's grave. Now, if you don't know the story of O.J., that's why he went to jail in the first place, because of... he didn't actually. He was free. He didn't go to jail, but that court case,
that was how he became a household name for
that court
other
case,
than football.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that court case was a big to do. I mean,
yeah. So he's out. Paparazzi, of course, they got wind that he was out.
Yeah.
Y'all stalking me. Jesus, man.
Where you guys headed?
Well, one, know none of your business. Two, I'm in the car for the last 5 hours, so how do I know how it feels to be out?
I want to see what crime you're going to commit next, OJ. That's why.
I would hope none. And he's walking out. It's not like he's walking out broke. He still has money.
He's still O.J. Simpson.
It's possible that he's still worth close around $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because he gets a pension.
Yes,
from
it's
the
$25,000 a month.
$25,000 a month, and that cannot be taken away from him.
No.
They can't take it away. They can't because he owes all that money because he lost that civil suit. He's supposed to pay the Goldman family. They can't take that.
Yeah.
So he can live off of that and do nothing else.
Yeah, he can live off that.
Go.
I know. Yeah, and Drake, his dad, I guess just really loves his son. His name is Dennis Graham, and have you seen the tattoo? He has his son's son's face on his arm.
Drake's dad got Drake's head tattooed on his arm.
Yeah, no, this is back in 2014, but I was like, did he take it too far? Would you get your son's face, like if he was a star football player?
Well, I was going to say he has to bring Drake money into the house.
Yeah.
And if he's bringing Drake money into the house, I don't know. I mean, it seems ridiculous. Then you look on the flip side. Drake has Drake's dad on him.
Yeah.
True.
I think I'm going to get a tattoo of my own head on my arm.
Because Zach is bringing in Zach money.
Your own head?
Well, and also, too, I feel like I get it now. So, because I think I look pretty good right now still. But as the years go by, age happens.
The skin falls.
I mean, y'all don't understand because you don't crack.
Yeah.
But the less popular phrase, white do crack, is real. And this way, I can always have a relatively good-looking version of myself on my arm. So people can say, oh, look at him. Oh, he used to be all right. All right, cool.
Look at Zach back in the day.
But then as your skin on your arm starts to,
we trying to say
as
sad?
you say, crack. Yeah. I didn't say that. Zach said it. And what happens then to your tattoo?
You gotta just moisturize.
Yeah.
You got to use some coconut oil, right, Monica?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
appreciate your complete and utter lack of support. Thanks for nothing.
I'm letting you know,
Just ruined it.
Beware, this tattoo is going to be on that same arm with the same skin as your face.
Stop with you and your facts and your beautiful, smooth, wrinkle-free black skin. How dare you? How dare you, Freddie Mac? Shame on you.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right, so I guess that's out for now. For now, we'll see. I'll wait. There's a day where my hair looks really good. Ooh, take a picture. This might be the tattoo.
Yeah.
Here it is. 6:14. Morning Thang is on. We will keep you up to date on what's going on in Las Vegas, and we're going to do our best to try to be a positive beacon in a sometimes very negative world all over the place. So we're going to do what we are going to do. It's the dose of perspective to get you going on a Monday. It's called the Monday Morning Butt Kick. We are going to talk positivity next here on Your Thang. Dallas Shine, good morning. What up?
Kid?
I like how you threw some Demi Lovato at him. Sorry, not sorry.
I thought he was going to say something about it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize what I said until after I said it.
It was a desperate cry from a desperate man. I didn't want to, touch you down too much. Yeah, you're right, because women do love a desperate guy. That's what I've always found. Above all else, they love desperation. Okay. All right, Angel. Good morning, Marlon. Marlon, you back yet? Or are you still in Hawaii? Jimmy, what up? Adria, Danielle, Laura, what up? What up? Here's your new sleep number copy.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I gotta watch. Ben sent me a raw version of the video, and then I completely forgot to watch it yesterday. So I gotta do that. Hi.
Hello.
What up?
The situation in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
We have an updated story on WFIR News.
Okay.
We do with all these things.
Okay.
There should be a link on K92's website for it.
Okay.
But every time the AP gives a significant update, we're going to update it.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's Ian, everybody. Ian from the news department. Hello, Susan. Ooh, Adria, a new job. What are you doing? Happy birthday, Owen. Good morning, good morning. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac in the house.
Yeah.
Was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? Weather was perfect.
Oh, yeah, it was perfect, sweet spot.
It was nice.
Amazing. I'm happy about this time of year. We get to wear my jacket, my fall wear, menswear.
Where are you? Not to bring you down, but you were bringing me down before, so I will. How's your television doing? Fred's TV has been causing him problems.
Why you gotta do
An
that?
update on my TV. Thursday, it went kaput almost, and I couldn't see anything. Well, Wednesday was halfway. Thursday was bad, and Friday was back to the first day. So visible, and then the lines kind of are there.
Okay.
And then they start to slowly
So
disappear.
you're basically just delaying the inevitable that you're going to have to get a new television.
Some would say that. I'm going to celebrate my TV and hope that,
All right, that's fine.
say a little
I have
prayer.
coming up in the Scoopla tips on when you're buying a new television, how to not
really?
get ripped off. So I'm going to
right.
help you out
I don't
just
wanna
a
buy
little
new
bit.
one. Ah!
Yeah, because it is definitely going to happen.
And I told you I was going to buy when I do have to buy a new one, which I will, obviously, I'm going to just buy a bigger one
Okay.
out of anger.
Okay.
I'm just going to buy a brand new TV and a bigger one.
Out of spite, you will. So we're going to try to celebrate positivity today.
Let's do that.
Amy from Troutville won $5,045 in the K92 Secret Sound.
Oh, yeah, Friday.
On Friday. You might have missed it because you were
Congrats.
starting to dive into happy hour at about 5 o'clock, but that did in fact happen.
Yeah.
So so you can hear the sound.
I wanna hear that.
And, bring it all back together if you were playing along. That was pulling saran wrap, plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it, off the roll and tearing it off.
Yeah, it's not a tree cracking in half, falling down or anything.
No, but it did have that very odd sort of crackly, sparkly. It was some plastic wrap right from my kitchen.
Yep.
So that is a real live sound. Other people said it doesn't sound like that. I'm like, well, but it was.
That's what it is.
It was. I don't know what else to tell you.
It was your sound.
Sounds like a lot of things. But
You're like, I made that sound.
I did. I made it. So we move on now to secret sound number 2. First guess right at 7 o'clock. Here's the sound. What is that? The K92 secret sound rolls on at 7 o'clock. Your very first guess on that sound right there on your thing. Obviously, as you look into the news, there's very, very bad things going on.
Yeah.
And just in general, there's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of debates about politics and
Every day.
national anthems and other things like that, and just general negativity of people on their Facebook feeds of
Yeah.
their own lives and things like that.
It's easy to get lost in all of it because it's so much of it, and it's so easy for you to see it. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Facebook
everywhere.
and AOL, all that stuff.
trying to
you
drag you down.
Yeah.
Really. That's the ultimate goal of negativity.
Yeah, and so we're trying to be on the opposite of that around here. We have some fun, and I do things like the Zach's Anger Diary and things, but really, I always say to people, I'm like, I am the most positive, negative person you will ever meet. I don't even know how that makes any sense, but it does.
I get it.
Because
Yeah.
ultimately, you have to be grateful, you have to be positive, and you have to fight back against it. And I'll be completely honest. I was in a terrible mood yesterday.
for no reason.
No reason. I have no idea why.
Yeah, but we've had those days though. It was a beautiful day yesterday. You think, why am I angry? There's
Yeah.
What's wrong
nothing.
with
I
me?
mean, I have my family's here. I'm doing well. I feel good, but I'm mad about what?
About nothing. And then
Yeah.
I was getting more mad because I was mad that I was mad. about nothing, and that was making me madder. And sometimes it's so hard as those feelings creep into your head, feelings of doubt creep into your head. Yeah. It's really hard to fight them sometimes, and you want to just give in and be whiny and be negative, but you can't. So there's a guy that I listen to podcasts, and Freddie Mac does too, really popular dude. His name is Gary V. Yep. Maybe you're familiar with him, GaryV.com, and he's on everything because the guy works tirelessly.
All the time,
and
24/7.
I pulled this out because this is him in one of his podcasts recently talking about positivity and why it's so important.
One thing I'm just really passionate about is positive energy. I'm stunned how much energy has to do with things, and I think that one of the things I would recommend, really triple down on the relationships that bring you positivity. Whether it's your mom or dad or best friend, just a lot of positive vibes. I would really audit yourself, your inner circle, your coworkers, the people you follow. Is it positive or is it negative? Is it about winning by being the bigger man and woman? Is it about love, or is it about hate? Is it about winning by eliminating others? Do you think somebody else is taking your shit? Do you think that somebody else is getting yours and thus you want to tear them down? I'm just blown away by the loser mentality of blaming others or thinking others are getting something out of your expense. It's incredible to me how I cheer other winners. Watching other people build big businesses and winning makes me happy because I really genuinely believe they're getting theirs out of positivity. And so to go on the defense and think somebody else is taking yours or somebody else's success is coming at your expense is the biggest loser of all time.
I should point out he uses flowery language.
But I like that, though.
That might be why I like him as well.
Yeah, I'm glad he brought that up because I had that conversation not too long ago with one of my friends, and she said that I was trying to lend her advice, and she says the reason that I was approaching her with a positive look was because I surround myself with all positive friends and family.
Yeah.
And I get that. And it's true. And I was like, if I look at my, you have a tight circle of friends and family. You look around and you think they're bringing in so much good energy. Like we support one another. We build one another up.
And you got to audit that circle because sometimes there's bad things in that circle. And he's right. And it's easy to succumb. I'm guilty of it. I was thinking of it recently too, where I feel like this show is better than some shows out there that make way more money than us. And I get jealous of that. And again, that's loser attitude.
Yeah, it is.
Ultimately, if I sit here and worry about it.
Positivity always wins. Love always wins. Negativity always loses. Hate always loses. And nobody's getting something at your expense. So stop worrying about everybody else's stuff, privileges, opportunities, counter privileges. Like, just go do. Put your head down, lunch pail, 1940s mentality. Go do your work, put it in. It's always going to be positivity. It's always love. It's always been love. It's just the way it is. And the final moments of your life, I promise you, you really, really, really would have wished you were on team positive. If you're happy, it's our responsibility to push positivity because negativity is always on the offense and only positivity can stop it.
So that's what we're going to do.
Love it.
We're going to do our best. We'll keep you posted on everything that's going on. We're going to band together and we're going to celebrate the good things in this world.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather looking nice today and all this week, honestly. Getting to 72 today, clear and cool tonight. 44 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Something that is good is when you have a good night's sleep.
Oh, yes. Sleep matters.
It does. And it starts your
time.
day perfect. When you wake up and you've had a good night's sleep, you're ready.
You feel good. You need to sleep for good health. I mean, my goodness, if you don't have good rest, then you wake up feeling like crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get your sleep. I was going to say, is that the reason why you woke up yesterday in a bad mood? But no, you have a sleep number. That has nothing to do
I know.
with it.
I had a great night's sleep, and my wife was out of town, so I hogged the entire bed. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
usually my sleep number is 35, and my wife is 45. I changed her side to mine, too, because I slept on both sides of the bed.
You got to do that.
This is my bed now. Monica throws a 40 for hers, but the bed, it adjusts. So if you need more support one night or less, you can do that. If you have the brand new Sleep Number 360 smart bed, it will automatically adjust for you. It knows knows you.
It knows you. And you know what? And I like the fact that the bed, if you are having a rough night, it will adjust. But if you snore, like my husband, Jared tends to snore, you can adjust the bed so that it can help with your breathing and all that.
Yeah,
So.
and maybe someday it's the Sleep Number 360. They'll develop the Sleep Number 720, where some sort of fishbowl like chamber goes over his head and just
Oh, God.
you can't even hear him
Yeah,
anymore.
what's
But
that
he'll
noise?
have a great night's sleep.
Yeah.
He'll be right on in there. Sleep Number beds cost about the same as a traditional mattress. They last twice as long, and 91% of owners recommend them. Best of all, right now, queen mattresses start at only $699.99. Find your nearest Sleep Number store. You can go to sleepnumber.com or just go to Wards Road in Lynchburg or the District of the Valley View Mall, and you make sure you tell them the Morning Thang sent you.
I did have that conversation not too long ago with one of my girlfriends. She was like, I should be right back. And she was saying that she needed some help with just like the vibes, the energy. Sometimes
Yeah.
pretty messed up.
Like what? Like personal life or just like?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you have somebody in your circle, like,
Oh yeah.
you know.
I was just thinking as we were talking about that too. I've unfollowed a ridiculous amount of people on Facebook. Like I won't unfriend you quite yet. You know, I don't really. A lot of people go in those, and they feel the need to tell everybody I'm unfriending. I'm going on an unfriending spree. Like, I mean, who cares? But I'll unfollow like a ton of people just because they're sharing these negative posts and these dumb videos about whatever it is, whatever your rhetoric is. You're just spewing it on to everybody else. Like, keep your views about certain things to yourself. You want to keep that negative energy going or whatever, just stay in your own house. Get off the computer. Get off Facebook and stuff.
Facebook is
Oh, that's like the freaking.
It's a platform for you to say
plethora.
whatever you know, whatever
Right.
you want.
Everybody.
So people have
It
the
gives
right to
everybody
say
a
whatever
voice,
they want,
unfortunately.
but we have also the right to
Right.
change it.
But I want to block that out. I want to stay away from that because
like
they don't
if you
really do anything. It puts me in a bad mood.
on TV, then if you don't like what you see, you change the channel.
You change the channel.
That's what's so like you have the option. So, but you know, it's what it is. I know.
Yes, new stuff. Good sound promos. Had to come back up here on Friday.
Oh, I know.
I woke up from a nap. I had like 48 text messages in that group text. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. And I had to come back up here to change all the new stuff. I've been there for you. I've been with you.
Sound clues? Sound is different. Sound is not.
Oh, you were thinking something else?
I was, but you were right because this is what it's supposed to be. I was wrong.
Oh,
the sound we were doing. So, in my mind,
the one in your head that you were asking
right? Because
about?
this one I did before, and I labeled it sound 2, sound only. So
Yeah.
it's this is correct. I just
I just put it
in my head. I was doing the wrong one. So
I was like, I don't know if that is. It could be, but I figured like once you heard it, you would know.
I heard it, and I was like,
remember.
wait a minute, which one is this? What is this?
All right.
Hang on. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Had you already started making clues for what you thought it was?
I did, but just one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, 2, but the first clue is this sound has 2 parts, which, oh, yeah, you got that one already. Secret, ooh, but that one's still the same. So.
Okay. Still counts.
She does makeup, like,
Yeah.
and I just love her makeup, like the way she does. Like, she does detail, like, how, I mean, that's
That
Halloween.
is intense.
Yeah, but she
I've seen videos of people like doing this kind of stuff. That is like, it takes it's a nice little bit.
Yeah.
That should be Zach for Halloween. See, that way you don't have to wear a mask. It can just be on your face.
There's a lot of stuff on your face right there. Yeah.
It takes a little while.
Yeah, it'd be hard to. Yeah.
That's going to be hard to talk with.
Yeah.
No, because I mean, your mouth still opens.
Yeah, but
it looks like your mouth is in a different place.
Yeah,
you probably don't want to move too much
though. The black is
yeah, you don't want to move too much because it'll mess it up.
Yeah,
true. Yeah, gotta limit your talking.
She did a good job.
You know her, or you just follow her?
I actually know her through Facebook. When I was commenting on her.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like.
Yeah.
I like her stuff.
Hello, Audrey, Samantha, Chris, or Amber. I think it's Amber, actually. Good morning. Veronica.
Veronica.
I think it was Gerard saying something about Lee Hartman. I will go home and see how my TV is working after a weekend of being off.
You were letting it rest?
Yeah. My dad's advice. So, yeah, just leave it off for a couple days. And
let it think about what it did.
Punish it.
Teach it a lesson.
This looks real, and part of me wants to ask you.
Huh?
That's not real.
No, that's her. That's what she did.
She should do stuff for movies.
I know. She really could.
Yeah, punish. I grounded my TV. Left it plugged in, though. Should have unplugged it. We'll see what it looks like today. And then I will call my buddies over at Lee Hartman. They got some massive TVs in there, too. Fork you, Samsung.
Samsung. Stand by. Thang in the house. You can always text 52353. You can hit us up on the Facebook Live video stream as well with the live chat. Let's see. Leslie's in there. Wants to say happy birthday to her son, Owen. He's 8.
Hey, happy birthday.
Owen, happy birthday.
So have that going on this morning. Micah is talking about that urban legend of the woman that ate calamari and then it laid eggs in her mouth. That didn't happen. It
didn't happen, but the roaches did. The woman that licked an envelope and she had roaches under her tongue or in her tongue.
Man,
that happened.
This 41% that we talk about often with Monica, this came up over the weekend, and we'll talk about it more later, the actual hangout that happened. But
that
Monica said something random about one of the Jacksons, right?
Okay.
One of Michael Jackson's brothers.
Sure.
And I can't remember his name, but one of the least popular ones.
Sure.
And she said, yeah, he works at a grocery store or something. And we're all like... Wait, what?
They all laughed at me.
We laughed. They were like, what are you talking about?
That's
Bob Patrick was there, afternoon guy on K92, and he Googles it, and sure enough, damn it, if he doesn't work at a grocery store, and we were like, what? Who knows that?
She knows that.
Jared was on our side. He was like,
I know, he laughed
who knows
too.
that kind of stuff? What websites are you on?
41%.
41%.
She's on the dark web. That's where she gets all of her information. Freddie Mac is currently having a battle with his television. I do believe he's also currently just living in denial that it's somehow going to magically fix itself.
I wish. I don't know what happened to it. You know, last year when I bought this TV, I had a smaller one. The dog knocked it over. It fell into the ottoman. Okay, I understand. Crack screen. It doesn't work anymore.
Uh-huh.
Nothing has happened to this TV.
I know. And it's so frustrating, too, where things work and then they automatically don't work, but they never go backwards. Like it doesn't work, and then ta-da, it's fixed. It goes fixed. It's like if you have a bad back, it can go from perfectly fine to awful in 1 second, but then it takes 3 weeks of the chiropractor and stretching. It never you don't wake up the next day and go, fine.
Oh yeah.
Never
so much
works
better
that way.
I feel brand new. No, it doesn't work that way.
So eventually you're going to have to buy a new television. Yeah. And people are buying new TVs all the time. And I will let you know that there are ways you can get ripped off when buying a new TV. And so you don't necessarily have to upcharge on certain things.
Okay.
4K. That's one you don't necessarily need.
Oh, no.
If you're shopping for a TV and the screen size is 50 inches or smaller, don't get 4K. You don't need it.
Okay.
I mean, if you want a movie theater size screen, then go for it.
My dad has like a 65-inch TV. For one, I'm just like, what do you need a TV that big for? But Luckily, he doesn't have the 4K. He didn't get gypped.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where you get this 65-inch TV, and then you look and you think to yourself, I'm watching Love and Hip Hop on this. Like, why did I do this? There is no reason.
For this?
Yeah, there is no purpose for this thing right here.
See the plastic surgery up close and personal.
Don't buy the overpriced cables. They always try to get you to buy the overpriced cables.
Yep.
Hey, you need this special HDMI cable. It's $80. No, they're $5 on Amazon. We're good on that
Agreed.
one. Smart TVs.
Don't.
Yeah.
We got a smart TV. Jared wanted to get the smart TV right when it came out. He's like, oh, I got to have this, the TV, put my glasses on, watch everything in 3D. We don't even bother.
You have a 3D TV, don't you? You with the glasses and everything, but you never watch it in the 3D mode.
No, because he gave him a headache. The first day he tried it, he's like, gives me a headache. And so I was like, what? Why did we?
Makes you feel sick. I saw Jurassic Park, one of those Jurassic Park movies in 3D one time. I was like, I feel sick.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to throw up.
Yeah, the last time I went, I took my
3D.
son to the Rogue One. And we went to 3D, and I regretted it the entire time.
You just feel sick. You don't even want to drink your little slushy.
I kind of just wanted to sit there and be able to watch the movie. He didn't want to wear the glasses anymore, so he's sitting there watching Fuzz Star Wars instead.
It's all blurry.
Yeah, so it wasn't. And the other with the smart TVs, because Grandma thinks that a 3D TV means smart TV.
Smart
That's
TV,
not.
well, whatever.
No, smart TV means when it has built-in. You can have Netflix or
he
Hulu
has.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
well, he has that.
You don't need that because you're gonna have. You're like a Roku or an Amazon Fire Stick anyway, and the software is way better on those. And within 1 to 2 years, now your TV's all obsolete and lame when it comes to the software.
Yeah.
And it's just getting in the way of everything.
Same. Now I have a smart TV, and I got the smart TV before I got an Xbox One, which you can have all the Netflix app, HBO Go, and whatever. And now I don't even use the quote-unquote smart TV portion of the TV. I just use it for viewing, obviously.
So it's a waste.
It's a waste.
That's what it is.
That's my next TV I buy. Won't be a smart TV.
Also, Curve. Don't waste your time with the Curve TV.
That went away. I feel like
they're still
brought
making
that
those.
up, and
no,
I didn't
that's
know.
new. That's you in technology are
And
just.
I thought I heard about the Curve, and it just went away. People just kind of like,
I heard
whatever.
about the Curve.
Monica
I heard about
actually,
it. I sound like I don't care.
She still does laundry with a washboard and a pond. Just
I
so
sure
you know.
do. Yeah, I mean,
Laundry line out back.
just give me a TV as long as it works. I don't care.
Monica's one of those TVs that's
care.
also furniture,
You know what? Back in the day. No.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yesterday. That's what it is.
She sits her little,
As long as
nativity scene on top of it.
You make fun, but it works. I'll take it.
You just got to hit it on the top a few times. It's all set. We're good to go.
Right.
Yeah, you take a pair of pliers. That's how you turn the channel.
Yep. She makes
That's
each
okay.
of her
And I'll have
kids hold the antenna on both sides.
He handles both of them.
Ava, put your leg up there.
This
Now
is
it's good.
good.
Don't move. Stay right there.
It works. Shoot, as long as it works.
Yep.
Whatever, your little TV on the floor, box TV.
I'll take it as long as it works.
Yeah, it's 3D now somehow. I don't know how that happened, but
The 3D. Well,
3D, I
Fred,
don't know.
It's actually not 3D. It's just the screen is all fuzzed, so they assumed it was 3D.
Y'all are so stupid.
Oh, stop putting the glasses on. Wait a minute.
So ridiculous right there. That's okay. It still
I'm
works.
laughing. Karma's going to bite me. I'm
I
going to go
know.
home. My
I'm like, your
TV's not
TV
going to work at all.
No, it's not.
doesn't.
So
I'm going to have to go
wait
buy a
for
new TV today.
Yep.
In time for This Is Us tomorrow night.
Yep. But you know what, Fred? I believe it was worth it. I think it was worth it for this moment right
absolutely.
here. Doesn't matter. Fact
all
or
right.
bullcrap is coming next. Beer makes you burp. We know that. But what beer makes you burp the most? Details and prizes coming next. Fact or bullcrap on your K92 Mornin Thang.
It's all the same to me.
3D TV.
3D, all
Just
the same.
squint and it comes out at
Oh, my
It's all the damn same. Like,
Sorry, Monica. Oh, man.
Sorry, Grandma.
Yeah, the curved TVs, they're making new ones all the time. They keep making them. Like, they're just
who's
like,
buying it?
I don't know. Somebody's people. I feel like I know somebody that
Hasn't.
I could have sworn. I feel like we've been talking about it or something before, and it just
keep
went away.
making them. They're like,
I was like, no one's.
they're always on display at the store.
So I guess someone's buying it.
Yeah, I guess so. They look dumb. I don't know. It just you got to sit right in front of it. Like you can't sit off to the side because I feel like you would miss.
Yeah. What's up, Brandy?
It's
Laura.
not the best view and stuff
Tucker.
like that. It's very
Hey.
counterproductive.
Angel likes your glasses, Fred.
Oh, they're coming off here soon.
I mean, I have to specify Fred, like no, unless one of us has invisible glasses on, which we do
Monica's
not.
wearing
so.
hers.
I had them on earlier.
She had one kind of like this though, so they don't really look like you wouldn't compliment
What?
someone's reading glasses.
No,
but
I had them on earlier. I take mine on and off though.
my mom has reading glasses. She takes off her regular glasses and puts her reading glasses on, like they're like regular glasses.
Mhm.
Like She refuses to get bifocals. She's like sticking it to the man or something. I don't know.
Screw you, Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Not getting your bifocals.
I won't be looking at anything like this.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Like
no. That's awful.
God dang it. We're up to 50 on that shooting because you're playing along
But
at
when
home.
you play the audio, I was thinking the round, he just was, what kind of...
I don't know. It was a...
Oh, it was automatic.
Yeah.
I know, like, he was just going.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why I figured, is there someone, was he a solo? If he...
No, it was just at least information we know.
Did they say that he was,
He's dead.
But they're looking for whoever, some chick who might have been with him. Somebody asked on the Facebook stream earlier, what about being mad about the
You could be mad.
Las Vegas shooting? And what I agree. You can be mad, but don't let that change the trajectory of, you continuing to push on and keep it moving.
Right.
With the
If
positivity.
you don't, then what? I mean, really.
That halts you. Like they try to halt you and make you stop or distract you from positive things, awesome things going on in your life. So you can be upset about it, though. I mean, if you're not upset, that's weird. But
Yeah.
that's the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Angry Zach's Factor Bullcrap. I'm your host, King Zach. Factor Bullcrap is a grudge match of two listener friends and random tidbits. Today, the winner gets a family 4-pack of tickets to see Shopkins live at the Berglund Center later this week on October 5th. BerglundCenter.com for all the details. Start calling now, 774-9236, 800-468-9236. We will start with caller 9, and the two of you will go head-to-head next. People of Earth, this is Factor Bullcrap.
Oh, could you take them off?
Yep. Hang on for 1 second. I just need to set up the calls. Muting the audio for a second. We back. It's so hard.
Yeah.
I am the Oreo cookie middle of this show. That's right. That's what Donald says.
Ooh,
Donald
Zach,
says
you're
I
all
look like an
creamy.
Oreo cookie because I'm in the middle of the two of y'all on the screen. She's right. Hi, Crystal, Twyla, Lauren.
Zach is the cream.
I am.
Ironically,
I am not double stuffed though. It's too much. That's
We
too
are
much
the-
cream.
Double stuff.
Ironically, we are the cracker on the outside.
You're the cookie.
Cookie.
You to cookie.
Yeah. Is it cookie or cracker? It's cookie.
Cookie.
Oreo cookies.
Oreo crackers. Come on now.
Well, you know what? I mean, I wouldn't call them Oreo crackers. I would call them Oreo cookies. But them by themselves, are they still cookies? Yeah. All right, well, there goes my theory right out the window. Oh, this was something else I was talking to Katie about. We're having this debate. Chester drawers.
Hi, Allie.
Or chest of drawers.
Chest of drawers. Chester Drawers is like the name of some weird rapist guy that lives down the street. Hey, I'm Chester Drawers.
I was like, no, it's Chester drawers.
Hi, I'm Chester Drawers. No, a chest of drawers.
Dang
it is a chest with drawers in it. A chest of drawers.
Yeah, but I thought it was Chester.
Hey, kids, I'm Chester Drawers. I don't wear underwear. Chester
Let's
Drawers
go around the
does
room,
not wear
kids,
underwear.
and let's introduce ourselves. Say one thing about
by.
ourselves. Rena.
Factor Bullcrap is true false with a screw and you. So let's meet our contestants. We say good morning first to Becky. Good morning, Becky.
Good morning.
Becky, what'd you do this weekend?
Absolutely nothing.
Ooh, I like that.
Sounds good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah. Just let those days, just soak them in.
Yeah.
You could call it waste the day away, but we say soak the day away.
soak
it's
it.
much better that way. So that's a good idea. Let's see. You will be taking on today Melissa. Good morning, Melissa.
Good morning.
Melissa, did you do anything this weekend?
I worked.
Okay.
All right.
Productive. Okay.
She was.
She made money.
She's like, I worked. All right, good. You made money.
Yeah,
That's
made
right.
money.
She grits her teeth, as she says.
It's fine. Got to do what you got to do. Her weekend is in there somewhere. Melissa, when is your weekend if you worked over this weekend?
Pardon me?
Do you a lot of times people say, today's my Friday. When do you get a day off?
Hopefully this Friday.
Okay. Fingers
She doesn't know
crossed.
yet.
Man,
Yeah.
that's tough right there. All right, Becky, would you like to go first or second in the game today? Becky.
I'll go second.
Becky, second. That means, Melissa, you will go first. Here's the deal. Fact or bullcrap is 3 rounds. I will give you a statement, and you tell me if it is fact or bullcrap. Get it right, get a point. Get it wrong, lose a point. And you're also allowed 1 screw. You force your opponent to answer your question instead. Let's do
round 1.
Melissa, your question in round 1, fact or bullcrap. Melissa, since Pluto was discovered, it still hasn't made it around the sun one time. Fact, bullcrap, or screw. Melissa.
Fact.
Fact is
Correct.
Oh,
yeah,
Pluto.
I know. Poor Pluto.
Yeah.
We made it a
No.
planet, and then we took planet away, and it still never made it around the sun in all
No.
that time.
Oh, well.
bad.
Not my favorite, though.
No?
No,
Why?
I don't really care for Pluto.
Why do you hate Pluto? You big Uranus guy? Is that what this is?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
He doesn't
what I
like the
figured.
name.
Yeah.
Uranus is more
Yes,
interesting.
yes.
The name
suppose.
itself, yeah.
It's pronounced
Pluto.
Uranus. Maybe in your no fun world it is.
Yeah.
Not here. Go to science class if you want that. It's a point for you, Melissa. Becky, here's your question in round 1. Fact or bullcrap, Becky. In France, the candy Sour Patch Kids are called very bad kids. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Becky?
Fact.
Fact is
Correct.
yes.
Very bad
You're
kids.
very bad kids. You make my mouth all sour and make me mouth like
Sour
that.
Patch.
Yep,
Ew.
very bad kids.
Yeah.
You don't like Sour Patch?
No, Melissa and Becky, you're tied 1-1. You like them?
Yeah, I love them. I love those very big kids.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Freddie Mac often prescribes to the Nick Cannon diet of Fruit Loops and Sour Patch Kids. I know he enjoys a lot of those same things. Monica's not a strong flavor person. Like not
When it
super
comes
hot,
to-
not super sour, things
Yeah.
like that. You
I
like
don't-
blue cheese. That's your only
I
strong
like blue cheese,
flavor.
yes. Yeah,
the rest
but-
of them, not so much.
Hang out in the middle area.
All right, Melissa 1, Becky 1.
Round 2.
Melissa, your question in round 2, fact or bullcrap. Melissa, according to a recent study, Budweiser is the beer that makes you burp the most when you drink it. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Melissa?
I'd say fact.
Is
Of course,
Correct.
they had the frog, don't they? Burp.
they did at one
Didn't they have
point.
the frog?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
are
you remember that frog?
Yeah, I remember the Super Bowl commercials.
yeah, several
But
frogs actually.
It was more than one, yeah. There was a plethora of frogs.
And so that would
Yeah.
be in Monica's world. That's exactly this explains everything.
why.
Right.
There were some burping frogs.
Now it makes sense.
It makes sense. Thank you.
That's number 1, Coors Light number 2, Corona number 3, and Bud Light number 4.
All right.
Okay.
For burping beers has to do with carbonation and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Becky, here's your question in round 2, fact or bullcrap. Becky, in some countries, Tuesday the 13th is the unlucky day, not Friday the 13th. Fact, bullcrap, or screw Becky?
Bullcrap.
Bullcrap is. No.
That means you're wrong.
If you're in Argentina or Spain and it's Tuesday the 13th, look out. They consider it to be bad luck there.
That would be a bad day. Tuesday is not the best day of the week.
It makes more sense. Friday the 13th to me, I think, well, even if something bad happens, it is still Friday.
Yeah,
like we still
Tuesday.
have that. Tuesday the 13th. That
Tuesday's
makes
hard.
a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Kind of on board for that one.
All right. So Melissa 2 and Becky 0.
Round 3.
Third and final round. Both of you still have the screw in play. If you want to make the other one answer your question instead, Melissa, you get this right, you win. Fact or bullcrap, Melissa? Frogs tend to mate in big, giant frog orgies. Fact, bullcrap, or screw, Melissa?
Bullcrap.
Is.
That means you're
There
wrong.
they are.
Wow.
Budweiser. Yep, just having a grand old time. We'll just leave it at that. Becky, here's the deal. Here's your question. Get it right, we go to tiebreaker. Get it wrong, you lose. You can screw Melissa if you want. Fact or bull crap, Becky. Trix cereal. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. Recently brought back all of its artificial colors and flavors because nobody liked the natural ones. Fact, bull crap, or screw, Becky?
Fact.
Is
Correct.
Yep.
If it ain't broke, don't fix
Yeah,
it.
we don't want your natural flavors.
No.
I want
No.
artificial. Bring it back. Yes.
Tiebreaker.
All right, this question is for both of you. You buzz in with your name if you think you know the answer. Get it right, you win. Get it wrong, you lose. Here we go. Fact or bullcrap? Research says the perfect vacation should last 5 days.
Melissa.
Melissa, fact or bullcrap?
Bullcrap.
Bullcrap is... Correct. She is the big winner. Congratulations. It is 8 days.
Yeah.
8 days.
8
is the perfect vacation.
Yeah.
Okay.
According to science.
I like that.
I
guess
agree
it's
with that.
7 days on vacation, 1 day to get yourself
recover.
back in. Yeah, my mom does that a lot. The
5's not
8-day.
enough to truly unplug and get your brain disconnected from the everyday world and all that. So it's 8 days.
Okay.
If your employer doesn't give you 8 days off, just threaten to sue for damages or something. I don't know.
Bob
gotta
Patrick,
sue.
our afternoon guy, does the 8-day.
Yeah.
He does a week and then Monday.
Right.
I'm like, who wants to come
Yeah,
back
well,
on a Tuesday?
Well, he's doing it right.
He shortens his week, and according to research, he's doing it the right
and,
way.
And he also does it where he only takes 7 days, but then he calls in sick on the 8th day every single time. So
not a vacation
I'm
day.
on to you, Bob
That's the
Patrick.
trick.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Okay.
he's doing. 6:55. We will keep you up to date on everything that's going on in Las Vegas. Unfortunately, the news keeps getting worse, so we will relay all of that to you and do our best to try to bring some positivity into this world. Try to give you some money. We have a brand new secret sound that's going to happen. Amy from Troutville won over $5,000 on Friday in the K92 secret sound. If you want explanations of the different clues for sound number 1, you can go to K92radio.com and you can also use the app. So if you have the K92 Radio app, all the explanations are there as well. And just as a refresher, that was pulling saran wrap off the roll and tearing it off, and it was worth over $5,000 to Amy in Troutville, a local winner. Another local winner will happen in Secret Sound number 2. The jackpot starts at $2,000, coming next on your K92 Morning Thang.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather pretty nice today, getting to 72. Lots of sunshine. 44 at your K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
All right, hang on. Thank you. Shopkins.
Hopkins Live. Family 4-pack. That show is on Thursday.
Melissa, so have you won with us before? Okay, what's your last name? Hey, spell it for me.
La lo bi da da do. La boo doo da boo doo. Main menu. 10-2. All right. Stand by. Text the word pink, P-I-N-K, to 67760 for your chance at $1,000. That's pink to 67760 right now.
Thank you. You have a good one. I know. Yeah, Shopkins are a pretty big deal. Ava loves her Shopkins. They're quick. Yeah. 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 Kids love it. I don't really get Shopkins because they're so tiny. Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know. They're just little. But they collect their little Shopkins.
Yeah. No, she loves them.
Yeah.
She hasn't been playing with them as much lately. She's kind of like out of it. I'm sorry, Samantha. Samantha's tired. I hear you, though. Samantha, we're going to do our best to tackle this here week and take it down. Nice, Tommy. Tommy went fishing this weekend. He caught 11 fish. Tommy Dalton, Tommy. Is there another Tommy? Get out, the Tommy. Come on. There's no other Tommy. Everybody else that listens to the show has to be referred to as Tom or Thomas because there is only one Tommy, and it is Tommy Dalton.
Facts.
Morning, Melanie. Brittany. Courtney. A lot of knees. Nee.
Did he go?
No, he called. He said, I got to check my schedule.
He's still covered in paint. He can't get it washed off. He doesn't know what to do. It's trapped.
I got to check my schedule. Then he called me back to say, I can't make it.
What? So they have the gunman?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, but he's 64-year-old, living in a retirement community, no criminal history. Yeah, they're like,
Fast, too.
Jesus.
I watched Wonder Woman.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, what'd you think?
It was good.
I heard it was good. Well, I mean, other than like movie reviews, a friend of mine told me.
Yeah, it was good. She picked up the truck, and I was like, yes. like you got it. Jared trying to tell me about the gods and stuff. We were talking about Aries. I said Aries is like her half brother. He's like, no, Aries is not her. Like that was our stupid argument. He's like, no, Aries is not her brother. I'm like, that's her half brother. Zeus is their dad. I was like, fine, take it to Google then. Like, that's Google said. And then she said, bye, brother. I was like, yeah. She's talking to her brother. That is her half brother.
Half brother. Holy crap.
She has no relation to Aries. Please. Please. That's what I was going to do. Let's not talk too much. I feel short today. I don't know. Maybe it's this floor.
What?
What?
Just in case everyone, breaking news, Monica feels short today. She thinks it's the floor.
Zach, I found one of the creepy. You step. It will.
Is this the right one?
Yep.
It says sound 1. Okay.
Does it still say sound 1?
It says sound 1.
Oh, I'll change the label. But yeah, I just overwrite the last one, so that's what I accidentally use it. But I'll change the label on that. Sorry.
Yeah, I found the creepy bear. One of them.
Where?
Where in Hendrik's room, it just randomly would go off in the middle of the night, and I'm like,
How?
I don't know. Like he's asleep. So
It says.
this one.
It's done. I fixed it.
Oh, I was about to say what? All right, cool.
Yeah, I told Jared to take it out. One of
The bear.
It'll randomly go off in the middle of the night. I said, give me the bear.
Give me that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Weird.
Do something with Creepy Bear here.
Yeah.
Creepy bear.
Creepy bear.
Creepy.
7:04, your K92 Morning Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac doing our best to keep you up to date on everything that's going on in Las Vegas, as well as try to be some sort of beacon of positive energy
Yeah.
on an otherwise very negative day.
The news coming out of Vegas is horrific.
No, it's not
Very
good.
hard to take in.
Yeah.
Very hard to digest that. But
It's up to 50, at least, that have lost their lives, 200 plus injured from a lone gunman who they've identified as some dude named Steve.
Yeah.
So this is a situation of what looks like domestic terrorism or whatever the heck you want to call it.
yeah.
And they have some roommate or friend of his, some woman, in custody, or at least that's what they're saying as of right now. Don't know how she pertains to any of this, if at all, but someone that didn't have a criminal background, according to what Monica's seen so far.
Yeah. They said that he lived in a retirement community and no criminal history.
Yeah. So we'll do our best around here, try to win you some money, try to be positive, send out good energy, celebrate awesomeness here in just a few minutes as well on your thing. We had a winner in the K92 Secret Sound on Friday for over $5,000. Amy in Trouttville correctly identified this sound as pulling saran wrap or plastic wrap, whatever you want to call it, off the roll and then tearing it off. Clue explanations at K92 Radio, as well at K92Radio.com, as well as the K92 Radio app. Secret Sound 2 starts now.
It means money.
Seven 9236 800 468 9236. Caller 19, correctly identify that sound. You win $2,000 from First Team Nissan of Christiansburg, First Team Nissan of Roanoke, and your K92. Good luck. Stand by while we set up the guests. Pardon me. Don't make any sense. Good morning, Hunter. Good morning, Donald. And yes, Donald Micah is correct. He is still there, and then it is it's a recorded show from his morning stuff from the morning, played again in the afternoon here. So that's basically it. Tommy says good morning. Amanda, I'll have to check out your group. All right, let me see. I got my playback. Gina, Las Vegas. Pardon me with the yawn right there. Good morning, Amanda, by the way. Yes. Let's get all guessing here. Had a winner on Friday, so we start a brand new round. This is sound number 2. Jackpot is $2,000 as we say good morning to Gina.
Good morning.
Hi, Gina. $2,000 would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And somebody on the Facebook Live video stream is eating mac and cheese for breakfast, so that is also
Okay,
nice. I mean,
yeah.
that's a winning morning right there. $2,000 and a mac and cheese breakfast. Heck yeah. Gina, please tell me, what is the K92 secret sound for all that money?
Is it a cabinet door opening and shutting?
Cabinet door opening and shutting. Let's listen. Gina? That's not the K92 secret sound, but that's okay. We're just getting started here. There will be a clue at 8:30 to help you out. More money goes in, and at 9 o'clock, $2,050 could be yours if you correctly identify that sound. Good luck, Gina.
Good luck. Thanks. K92.
Can still have mac and cheese for breakfast.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah,
can at
that's
least
good.
do
Still a
that.
winner.
Trending number 3, popcorn.
Popcorn.
Popcorn is the top trending snack right now.
It
Killing
is?
Popcorn's killing it right
Oh,
now.
that's great.
Love popcorn.
Movie theater attendance is down in general,
Yeah.
but popcorn sales are through the roof.
I love popcorn.
Movie theater popcorn's the best popcorn.
Mhm.
I think tied for first would be kettle corn, though.
Ooh, I do like
I
kettle
love
corn.
kettle corn. I had
Yeah.
some fresh homemade kettle corn over the weekend. Ooh.
Yeah, and that's sort of the way it is
good.
artisan and designer popcorn
Yeah.
has basically become a thing. Also, people are doing a lot of binge watching at home, so they're buying popcorn.
Nice.
And popcorn, pretty healthy as a snack.
Yeah,
Pretty
it
good
is. Yeah, I love some popcorn. I have popcorn in the cabinet right now.
Do you
I
have
would bring it to work, but
The
you know,
alcoholic popcorn at all?
no, I don't.
No, they
No.
have that now.
She hasn't
No,
found
I
that
don't.
yet.
But he's like, huh?
You're going to be on the lookout for that today at the grocery store.
Place an order.
Popcorn's great and all, but don't you be bringing it to work.
You used
No.
to.
I used
Why'd
to,
you
but it's a
stop?
bad idea considering the fact that we.
Oh, it
talk.
like dries your mouth out and stuff like that.
We talk for a
little
living, and
kernels.
it's kind of a choking hazard
It
if you're
is.
talking too much.
Okay,
So-
wait. Monica will stop bringing popcorn because it dries your mouth out. You could choke on it. But however, she started bringing nuts.
Sunflower seeds, yeah.
Sunflower seeds and all peanuts and all that kind of stuff.
The container's still, it's practically full.
Yeah,
because
but you still.
I choked that one time,
Yeah.
so that was enough. So,
But you didn't take them home. She didn't completely delete it out of her work life.
No.
Like, you just still have it
it's
right
still
here.
there.
She
but
is a bit
after.
of a hypocrite, Freddie Mac, so that is kind of what happens as well. Popcorn's sort of choky, so let me get something else that's kind of
Yeah.
choky, and we'll have that instead. You need to go back to your meat sticks. The meat
the meat
sticks are
sticks.
always fine.
Mhm.
You're good to go on that one. In the meantime,
Number 2.
would you like to live on Mars without actually going to Mars? That's going to be a thing here at some point because the country of Dubai, they have a lot of money.
Yes, they
Oil.
do.
A lot of
do.
money.
I've heard.
It looks like a different planet.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
they're going to build Mars.
Wow.
Okay, they
On
can
Earth?
do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're going to build an entire city that basically looks and acts like Mars. I have a very sort of reddish, out of focus picture of the conceptual art.
What is the point really of
to say you live on
you
Mars
live on
without
Mars?
living on Mars.
Okay.
Huh, Mars on Earth.
All
You know, some
right.
people want to have it on Earth. I don't know. You know,
The one thing I really don't understand
Mars.
is, okay, so Elon Musk, the Tesla guy, he's got that SpaceX thing, and he says they're going to start robotic flights to actual Mars by 2022, so 5 years, and then people trips a couple years after that. This, I'm going to build a thing of Mars on this country. They said they're going to have it done by the year 2117. 100 years? Really? Do you need that
2117.
What are you doing?
You talk about it now. What's the point of even telling us? You know what I mean?
In 100 years, we may all live on Mars. Who knows?
Yeah.
What the crap was that?
I know.
All right. So
that's like in somebody in 1917 saying, "Yo, check it. YouTube is coming. Just wait for it. It'll be here. Don't hang on. Don't you worry.
Have patience.
Go ahead and
hang on 100 years.
So you'll be able to go to actual Mars way sooner. But I guess if you want to I don't want to go to actual Mars.
No, I don't either.
Pass. No want to go there.
Would you go to
Mars might not come back.
if you're definitely not coming back. There is no coming back from Mars. They have no return plan. There is no return trip.
Wow, I can't get a two-way
rocket. It's just that's it for you.
Nope. You're going to Mars and that's it. And I guess if they do ever invent a way where you can come back, then would you maybe go?
Nope.
No, because then you'd probably be contaminated with some kind of gases or whatever.
Unless I knew that Earth was in danger, then I'd say, okay, I'll consider it. All right. Yeah. Then I'll go.
But as long as Earth continues being the best planet there is, the most livable one, that is, it is. I have no reason to go there.
Exactly. God, I don't even want to go to India, so why would I want to go to Mars?
Yeah.
Put it on the Travel Channel, send Bizarre Foods Mars. I'll watch that. That's fine. But outside of that, I am not actually going.
Number 1.
Number 1 trending, unfortunately, is now the largest and deadliest mass shooting in American history in Las Vegas at a music concert, a country music festival. Last night, while Jason Aldean was on stage, somebody opened fire from a hotel room nearby, and we are now at least 50 people who have lost their lives from this. Person has been killed. Person has been identified. Stephen Paddock, a resident of Mesquite, Nevada, lived in a retirement home.
Yeah.
No real red flags beyond that, at least not that we know of so far. And they have located a female that they're just calling a person of interest at this point who was either his roommate or girlfriend or something like that. But that is the news, and the news is not good. It is very devastating, especially for all of the people involved, and certainly our thoughts and prayers go along with that. And in the meantime, it's sort of you sit here and you think, now, all right, what do we do? What do you do?
It's hard.
You got to keep pushing. I keep saying that. You got to keep pushing forward, and you got to live your life.
That is very fearful. Hard to do too.
Yeah.
But not impossible.
No.
You know what I mean? There is a but there. Yeah. It's not impossible to keep moving on and keep the positivity going and spreading love and those types of things.
And we're all being tested in moments like these and a lot of other moments that are going on, and we can't focus on them. It is not to ignore them. Don't get me wrong on that. That's not what I'm saying. But you have to try to overcome them, and that's what we're going to try to do here. So on a day like today, we need more awesomeness in this world. We will shout out the good. We will do that next. It's Awesomeness on a Monday here on your K92 Morning Thang. Yeah. I have a liner, a live liner U.S. Army. Do you know what that is? You know what U.S. Army is?
U.S. Army. Nope.
This is that Texas shirt.
Let me see it. Yeah, it is quite large.
What about it?
Texas Tech. Yeah, Texas that is not a Texas shirt. That is a Texas Tech shirt, Monica. That's different.
Texas is orange.
Probably not.
Who?
Jessica.
Oh,
it was on sale.
Texas.
It was
But thank you.
$4.99 to $2.
$2. Hey, there you go. That's a deal right there.
Yeah.
Just put it on eBay for $10.
Take the price tag off.
Flip it.
Yeah. Because it was like, it went from $24.99. They reduced it to $16.99, and I got it for like, for $2.
That's right, Jessica. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna get it,
Texas Tech is red, white, and black, I think. Red Raiders, Texas Longhorns.
I'll put it up there for $10.
Jessica like this Texas Tech. That's like their main rival. One of their main rivals.
Pretty much.
They hate them.
Yep.
So
I know Jared was like, "Why did you get that shirt?" I'm like, "Well, it was on sale."
But that's the thought. It's thoughtful though.
It's like it was on sale.
Just because it was on sale doesn't make it good.
In their life. Somebody will always looking out.
Still, it could be like a nighttime shirt or something.
It could. Yeah. It certainly could.
Sleep in it because I hate them.
my hate shirt. I like to surround myself in things I don't like.
I go to bed hating my rival team. Grr.
Here. And
Got there, huh? It's a big pill. Calcium.
what you got in that bag? What you got in that case? Oh, Tommy, we like you back.
What? And every time
Tommy, I'm not going to lie. I got money on the Chiefs tonight. I'm not rooting for the Redskins. She's dead.
Yeah, somebody texted in. This is kind of a weird song to play, but
I can't filter, and I don't know what to do. All right, I can't filter things like that. I'm doing my best here. You know?
No.
No, I know. You know what I'm saying, though. It's just you can read into every song in some way. K92, your morning thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac doing our best to celebrate the things that are good in your world and good in life as we try to put out positive vibes on an otherwise negative day. Mm-hmm. If you're just waking up, 50 people are dead, at least 200 injured in Las Vegas. Lone gunman out of a hotel room down to a festival.
Ugh.
I mean, it's fish in a barrel
awful.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
And that person is dead. That person is identified as a dude named Steve. I won't go beyond that because I don't like doing names of shooters on the air ever because they don't get their attention that they want. And that is that. But we'll continue to keep you posted. And again, we're doing our best to just try to celebrate the good in the world.
Give me good. Give me good. Give me good.
While also being sensitive to what's going on.
Yeah.
And we talked about it earlier in the butt kick. It's positivity and love is what we're going to try to do because that's what's going to win in the long run. And if we give in to negativity, well, then we will lose. That is a guarantee.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that.
Nope.
We're going to celebrate what is good in your world. My wife was out of town over the weekend. This was me and the kids.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
And me and the bed. I slept
It was all yours.
Diagonal. I slept diagonal the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man. Just making X's in that bed. Just one way to the other way. I took every pillow. I had 6 pillows. I was like a sultan or a sheik.
6.
Oh, yeah. Because I have 3 and she has 3. And I just,
Well, you know what?
I used them all. Made myself a little pillow for it practically.
You have a chance to have the bed all to yourself. You just go ahead and swim in it almost. You
That's
know?
awesome. That is awesome. That's very cool.
Yeah.
You might as well take advantage. You'll still sleep on your same side.
Nope.
I love that.
You have a sleep
Diagonal,
number,
too.
so you had to adjust the setting just a little bit
I did.
to your liking.
I did.
it
I
one
changed her
even.
number to mine so I could have my number the entire way across. We have a lot of, when my wife is there, we got a tiny dog that loves to just sleep in the middle of the bed and take up space. That dog ain't allowed in the bed when it's just me.
What?
That dog knows. Doesn't even try. Goes
even
and-
try.
Yep. I'm like, get out.
So the dog wasn't even in its spot.
Just me.
His spot.
Put the
What?
dog out and then close the door. So the dog
I have
can't
the
get in.
advantage. She is a very tiny dog, and our bed is very high, so she can't get up there.
Oh.
You have to lift her up to put her on the bed.
Oh, so Jessica didn't even get any doggy steps for the dog. You know,
Okay.
she picks the dog up every night.
Yes.
And puts the dog on the
Yes.
bed. Okay.
When my wife and children are around, that dog has no need for legs. There's no need. That dog never walks. Just gets picked up, plopped outside. She pees, picked up, brought back inside, and then either sits on a pillow, a blanket, a couch, or a bed.
Oh, so
and that
soft.
is it.
Royalty.
Man.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
She's legless royalty is what she is.
That's awesome.
But this weekend, she sleep on the floor
Oh.
where a dog belongs in a giant, comfortable dog bed.
Yeah.
But I got the whole bed to myself.
That's nice.
Yeah, you
Celebrate
soak
that.
that in.
And I
Yeah.
don't. I'm not a bed maker at all, ever.
Ooh.
I'm not. First of all,
Yeah.
most of the time when I get up to go to work, there's someone still sleeping in the bed. So if I make it, that's weird.
Yeah.
And uncomfortable for her. I'm not sure how she's going to get out.
Tuck her in. Yeah. Stuff the sides in.
But she came back and the bed, I mean, it looked like a college kid's bed.
Yeah.
And she said, man, these blankets and sheets are all over the place. I said, I know, because it was my bed. I took over everything. So you're going to celebrate what is good in your world. We're going to try to bring a positive light today. Monica Brooks.
You know, I'll tell you what's awesome. I got a lot of clothes for the kids over the weekend. I went to the consignment event at the Berglund Center over the weekend, LFA consignment, and I also found me a jacket.
You did?
I was like looking for kids' clothes, and I'm like, what's this? Little LL Bean jacket. I'll take
is
it.
that the jacket you have on right now?
Yeah, I said I'll take that.
Look at
Monica,
you.
a little chill in the air.
Not a huge jacket wearer normally, right?
Usually it has to be like snow on the ground, and I'll put a jacket on. But this time I was like, I'll go ahead. There's a little breeze in there.
She's so excited she hasn't even taken it off today.
No,
it's chilly.
It was good.
I've been
got that
sweating.
lining in it, I think.
Yeah,
nice
Fred has one of his
jacket.
jacket too. I was like, but it's a little lighter than this one. But
I got nothing on you.
But this morning I was like, it's a little chilly out. I could put on my jacket and feel all cozy.
I did notice that when Monica first walked in. I thought, hey there, snow hiker. What's going on? I mean, it really was.
I know
nice
it's a little thicker, but it's a little chill in the air. Put the jacket on. It's fine.
She still hasn't taken it off, so she's either cold or just dying to get out of here. Good to go.
Ready to go.
I thought about that on my way to get coffee. I said, I look like I'm just leaving the building, But,
yeah, I don't care. I'm comfy.
Hi. How are
I'm
you
good
doing?
to go.
Yeah, but
let's celebrate what is good in your world. You can call now 774-9236 800-468-9236. You can also text 52353, trying to bring a positive light when you've got the negative news that's going on right now. We cannot be part of it. We have to be on the other side, and that's what we will do next on your K92.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it to the number 52353. Sun and shine today, getting up to 72. Sunshine all weekend long. I'm loving the weather this week. It's 42 at K92 now. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
You're sitting there dealing with allergies as the leaves are changing, and you're dealing with pollen or leaves or grass or whatever it is. That is a way to make a positive step in your life, is to get rid of those allergies. Stop letting them control your life. Contact the Asthma and Allergy Center today. They are the area's leader in the diagnosis and treatment of asthma, hay fever, hives, and other allergic conditions. Over-the-counter medication will help you function temporarily, but it does not eliminate the problem. The Asthma and Allergy Center can solve it. Dr. McBride, Dr. Epen, ready to change your life for the better. Same-day test results in a great business that's been in practice since 1948. Offices in Roanoke, Salem, and Lynchburg. Call them now, 540-343-7331. That's 540-343-7331, and online, asthmaandallergycenter.net.
Hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you here in just a minute. What's your name? All right, we'll be on in just a second. Make sure your radio's off in 1 second. Hello, hey, this is Monica with K92. We got your text and wanted to talk to you. Okay, what's your name?
Oh, Jesse, your birthday is coming. Good.
All right, on 1 second.
Tommy likes your jacket.
Thank you, Tommy. Tommy! Tommy went fishing.
Where'd it go?
Hello, hey. Hey, this is Monica with K92. We wanted to talk to you here in just a minute. What's your name? Hey, Ashley, just make sure your radio's off, okay? All right, what's that? Beautiful. Ashley, Katie, Elaine.
Thank you. Elaine. You're welcome, Amanda.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon.
That guy dancing to Bodak Yellow at the wedding.
I saw that guy dance. I didn't have the sound on, though.
Oh, my gosh, man.
It's a heck of a wedding to have Bodak Yellow at it.
Yeah.
Man.
They wanted Bad and Bougie, and I was like, I think I could get away with some Bodak Yellow. As soon as the song starts, it's just crazy. So
that's after everybody's grandma leaves, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, all right, the grandmas are gone.
Man had a beer in his hand.
Yeah.
I had to save that one permanently. Just whenever you're having a bad day, look at that. This guy's getting it.
Oh, yeah, that dude.
He was having a good time.
That's good.
One of the groomsmen, he was having so much fun.
K92 Mornin Thang, Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac.
Gimme good. Gimme good.
We will focus on good. We will focus on positivity, and we will bring more of it.
I like that.
We'll do what we can here in Thangville, as the news in real life is not good this morning. Another situation of multiple deaths at a music concert, this time in this country, and now the biggest mass shooting in the history of this country.
Yeah, it's very upsetting if you turn on the TV, you see all that the bad news. You go to Facebook and Twitter. It's all just
first thing in the morning. Too.
It will upset your day, but you have to kind of like look through and say, what can I do to change?
What am I going to do in my own world? Surround yourself with an inner circle of positive.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do around here. That's why we do things like Awesomeness. That's why we do things like the Facebook Live video stream, and that's why we try to celebrate the good. What's good in your world, Freddie Mac?
I am celebrating just the change of season. I love fall, and I love fall fashion.
Yes.
And I love wearing layers and just that changing over, just the weather and stuff being a little bit cooler. So, wearing
Are you a turtleneck guy?
Why do you ask if I'm a turtleneck guy?
I'm just asking, are you?
What makes you think I'm a turtleneck?
Well, that's a yes or a no.
Don't try to rush me into answering. No, I am not a turtleneck guy.
All right.
And I was not answering a question with a question, so to defend myself. No, I'm not a turtleneck guy.
Okay,
right.
That's good. You're allowed to stay on this show.
I know.
Why? You guys would judge me if I wore turtlenecks?
Yeah.
I don't wear turtlenecks. We don't have to worry about that.
That's a little bit,
No, I don't wear turtlenecks. And also, yesterday I ate lunch outside, and it was just so nice just sitting out there. It was nice and quiet, and eating lunch outside, like just enjoying food.
Yeah, just kind of soaking it in. I was doing the fire pit over the weekend. I'm enjoying regular pant weather. That sort of thing. So not shorts every day. And I run warm. Like I get hot easily. Both Monica and Fred, if you're watching on Facebook, they both have jackets on. I have short sleeves and I'm sweating this morning.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just warm in here and I don't know why. So I felt like it's warm. So I'm excited for the briskness. There's a nice brisk. It's brisk in the air.
To finally cool you off.
And I like that. So I'm excited. What is good in your world? Let's say good morning to Ashley. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning.
What do you got going on, Ash?
Me and my boyfriend have been together for 5 years, and we're getting married next August.
Oh, man. There we go.
Yay.
I like that.
Congrats.
Yes.
5 years?
Met when we were 17 and 18, and now we are 23 and 24.
All right.
About time, right? You excited? Was this like one of those poo or get off the pot things, or?
This is a long time coming. We are so excited that we're now financially ready.
All right.
And
it's good. It's good. And I waited 5 years until popping the question. So you're on the exact same timeline as me. And I think it takes time to understand if you actually want to be with a person or not.
All right.
So that's good. I mean, when they were 17, they were children.
Right.
And now they're barely adults. So they've got it all figured out, man. But congratulations, Ashley. Looking forward to it. Keep us posted on everything. You can hit us up on the Facebook Live video stream as well if you want, which is, I think the Facebook Live stream is awesome because I love being able to connect with people in the chat in particular.
A different way.
Yeah, because it's kind of a one-to-one thing. Like as people come back multiple times, you really start to learn things about their lives. You know what they're doing. You know where they're located. Some people are not even in this area, and they come in and like, hey, Nashville, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And it's very cool. Want to shout out to one of the Facebook Live regulars, Amanda, who has shared with us in the past that she has battled bouts of depression in her life. And she's trying to, combat that with positivity and to do better things. So she has started a Facebook group called Please Love Yourself.
I like that.
And I'm giving it a shout out right now because I just joined it. It is now up to 3 members.
All right.
Me, Amanda, and one other person. But she's just trying to be there as a resource for people that have gone through similar things as her and sort of post positive videos or meditation things or whatever like that. So you can find that on Facebook. Let's say good morning to Katie. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning.
What's up, Katie?
I'm about to go into work.
Okay. What's good in your world?
So I'm a high school teacher, and every Monday I always have every one of my students tell me something good that happened to them over the weekend, and it's kind of our Monday morning routine. And that's really my favorite part of the day is just seeing what all my kids have been up to and trying to make them look for the good in the world because sometimes it can be really hard.
Yeah, it is. And that's why we're here doing this and trying to do the same thing. And it is hard.
Yeah.
There are days where the news is bad and you want to dive into that. There are days where you're just in a bad mood. There are days where you're real busy at work and you don't want to do any of the stuff. And it's easy to give in to all of that. Katie, do you feel like there's a change in their attitudes as you continue to do this?
I think they're getting more used to looking for the good things. At first, it can be difficult. Like, nothing good happened to me. But as we're doing it every week, it's kind of a little easier for them to say, well, maybe something amazing didn't happen, but there's always at least one good thing that happened.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. There's a million negative things going on in the world. Those are the easy things to find a lot of times, unfortunately. But those positive things, you grab onto those, big or small, spectacular or otherwise, and you celebrate those things because you get more good as you celebrate even small good things.
Katie, I love it. Keep doing it. And as you're learning too, it's not a light switch. It's more of a dimmer. It's like a dining room. You have to keep turning up that light, and the attitude will change. So I applaud you for doing that. Katie, one more. Let's say good morning to Elaine. What up, Elaine?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing all right. What's good in your world, Elaine?
Well, my husband is active duty military, and we haven't seen each other in several weeks. We're living apart at the moment, and so our son and we get to see him on Friday.
Oh,
that's good.
That is good. So where is he currently?
He is stationed at Camp Lejeune.
Okay, so he's out in North Carolina. And hanging out there, doing his part, and we certainly thank him for that. And it's it's tough because a lot of times people thank the military person, but they often, I don't want to say forget the family behind, but it's not, you don't remember it as much, like the sacrifices that you guys go through on this end because he is not here right now. And we definitely thank you for doing what you're doing. That's why we do the hero raffle and try to salute our military peeps that, they sacrifice for us, and we try to be there for them when they need it. So you have a fantastic weekend. How old's your son?
He's 4.
Okay, so he's going to be real excited to see Dad.
Awesome, yeah.
Very excited.
Yep, and then he'll say, what kind of toys do you have for me? Because that's what kids
Would you bring me?
It's good to see you. What kind of surprises do you have? Thank you so much. Elaine, enjoy. Certainly stay in touch, and tell him we said thank you, all right?
I will. Thank you very much.
No problem. You're very welcome. 52353 if you want to add in more on the awesomeness and try to focus on the good. You can also focus on yourself and just be honest that there are times where you're a diva. You know you are. Maybe you're not a diva all the time, but every now and then you're throwing divitude. Monica's man, he's a big, strong, tough man who also throws diva attitude from time to time.
He was a little divish.
He was.
Yes.
So we'll dive into that, talk about your diva moments next on your K92 Morning Thang. Wavo. Guabo. Hancho.
Hey, thank you so much. You have a good one.
Do I wear turtlenecks? I look like a turtleneck wearing mother.
I don't know.
Amanda gave you a little shout out.
I have tried some things in the fashion world. Like
is it Kyra
extreme,
and Micaiah, or is it Kira and Micaiah? But a shout out either way. What up, girls?
Voodoo.
I was like trying to see you with
Menopause.
As a kid, though.
Bitchy little man.
You wear turtlenecks.
because they were cute. For kids,
On a kid.
Yeah.
I was so bitchy yesterday. Just bitchy yesterday. I don't even know why.
I hate when that happens, though. I do.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Let's play 2 songs. Portugal the Man, you're nice and short. Nice. Demi has gotten her children to school on time. That's good. Do. Okay, let me get. Let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. Rainbow.
Only the top tantrums. A snit, you snot, Danny and Zach's epic hissy fits.
When I see intros, I'm like, what is that? We did that? What is that? I don't even know.
random TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna play another one.
Rando's TV, whatever that is, TV series. They randomly liked Jared's picture of him and the bunny on Instagram. They said cool.
Who did?
Some Rando's TV series.
Okay.
They put cool on Jared's bunny picture.
Probably some spam bot. I always think, when someone randomly likes a tweet from 6 months ago, you're like, oh look, Russian spam.
But they have, they have their.
Yeah. Hey, whatever.
Yeah, I was like, they see. I guess maybe it popped up. Like, yeah, it looks like a bunny.
Do and a beetle flill. Okie dokie. One of those ones like, where are the clues located for the secret sound? I have the K92 app. Like, there's a tab that says secret sound clues. It's like the first one. Like, how do you miss that? I'm not sure.
How? Yeah, it's like right there.
K92 Mornin Thang. Monica, Zach, Freddie Mac. Text 52353. Some leftover awesomenesses. Matt had his son over the weekend.
So congratulations.
Congratulations to Matt. I mean, Matt's wife had Matt's son.
She did all that work.
She did the work.
Yeah.
But, Matt it takes two to tango. So his dance partner was there as well. Congratulations to Matt. Let's see what else we got going on. Brian in Whitville, he and his wife built a storage bench from scratch. Took 15 hours and looks awesome.
Wow.
And he sent a picture to Facebook, and it does look awesome.
Okay, good.
Very cool.
Can I put in my order?
Sure.
I want to do that.
I'll speak on behalf of Brian. You got money?
I know, you got to spend some money.
Yeah, we can talk. We can haggle.
Oh, we can talk about when you got money. When you got money, we can talk. Brian, I got your back. I'm your agent on this one. You come with cash, and we'll start listening.
Zach's just trying to get a cut. That's all.
Yeah. Till then, you know what I hear when you talk? Wah, 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 wah. Come with money, and it'll be in English. Shout out to the person in the 540 texting in 11 days not smoking.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
It's been hard. Mackenzie in Whitville has been going through a breakup last couple months, and this morning a beautiful girl flirted with him just so she could see him smile. So that's good.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh.
There has never been a time in my life where I haven't looked back on a previous relationship and thought, thank God that I didn't stay in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if I said it right. Anyway, the point is looking back, it's always better later. So don't dwell on that person anymore.
No. As hard as that may be. Yep. There's always good stuff ahead.
And I had my soul crushed in college. It was my dream girl, and I thought we were going to be together forever. And then she dumped me on New Year's Eve, crushed my soul.
And made you cry.
A lot. I pulled over on the side of the road and cried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I drove home because she broke up with me on New Year's Eve at about 9 o'clock at night. And then had the audacity, because we were supposed to go to some party, said, well, we can still go to the party.
Just as friends.
I said, don't really feel like partying. And she said in a very cold way, I'm sure there's a room upstairs you can hang out in.
No, she didn't. It's just, vicious.
Oh, man.
Uh-huh.
Vicious.
That's
okay.
rough. Just ripped your heart out and stomped on it.
I was at her house. This was a college relationship, so it was over the holidays. So I was trapped in New Jersey at her parents' house. So I just got in the car and left.
Yeah.
Drove home. And as they counted down the ball dropping, I remember pulling over on the side of the road in Connecticut and crying.
I'm sorry.
Actually crying a lot of bit, but that's all right.
Oh, man.
Because looking back, if I stayed in that relationship, oh, God, no. It would be terrible.
Do you check up on to see how bad their life is going?
She is still single, so.
Yeah.
I wish
no love for you.
No, I
wish you the best.
I am
but
totally over it. I do.
Sure.
Yeah.
So it is good, and maybe that's maybe her choice. I don't know. We don't really speak. I can tell you that much.
Okay.
Good.
But,
Leave that in the past.
Monica found a man. They got married, and they still like each other, so that's good. Even though he can be a bit of a diva.
He was a diva. I think, Fred, you witnessed it a little bit on Friday night. We went to a friend's house, and Jared, he likes certain beers. He likes a certain beer. And, okay, he asked me if I would mind going and getting him a beer out the cooler. I said, okay, cool, I'll get him a beer. And I just grabbed whatever. I don't really know a lot about beer, but I know he likes a Miller Lite or whatever.
Okay.
But I picked this beer up, not really paying attention to it, hand it to him, and he looks at it with diva attitude.
Oh my God.
He looks at me and says, lemon beer.
He was so disgusted.
He was
like,
diva.
I married you. Don't you know anything about me?
Yeah, and he gave diva attitude, did he not? Yes,
he did.
A lot of it.
if he's a man who likes a beer like Miller Lite, that is a very regular beer. So then when you bring him Floofitude, whatever that is, some sort of lemon IPA hint of pumpkin whatchamadingle.
He holds the beer up. I'm not even. I hand it to him, and it's really cold, crisp beer. I'm thinking he picks it up. Lemon.
He reads it like in disgust.
And he said, you know what he said?
Yeah, go ahead.
You tell him what he said. Tell Zach what Jared said as he's holding the beer.
What did he say?
I don't know if I remember that part. I was going to say how he tried to open it. He thought it was a hand.
Twist. It wasn't a twist. This is
he needed someone else to come over and use their can opener or bottle opener.
He likes a twisty beer.
That was the replacement beer because when he had the first one, he looked at it and he says, try again.
Oh!
I said, and Bob Patrick, K92's Bob Patrick was witness to it, and he fell out of his chair laughing at it. I'm like, no.
Try again.
Try again.
Try again.
Try again.
Oh, really?
Like, serve me something better.
Oh, really, though?
You peasant.
Mariah just put you in your place.
That's what I said. He had true diva-tude Friday night about that lemon beer.
It is terrifying how much my son at 5-year-old reminds me of your husband.
Yep.
At 30-something years old.
Wow.
They have the same horrible eating habits. And I think to myself, my son's 5. He'll grow out of it. And then I look at Jared and I think, no, he won't. He's going right here. This is exactly what's happening.
You had a conversation with Jared's mom before, and she said, well, Jared, he started out eating the same thing as Lennon. It was pretty
depressing.
much...
And so here he is having his beer attitude. Now, I was not at this function because I had my kids over the weekend and my wife was out of town, so I was just hanging with them. And meanwhile, at almost the exact same time, I have to deal with my son throwing very similar diva attitude to your husband. Because my son is a lover of milk, okay? The kid would live on milk alone if he could. Milk and fruit snacks. That would be it for him. That's all he needs, and he would be happy. So he loves milk. But for whatever reason, even he is very specific. I have to get him Kroger brand milk.
Okay.
That is it. I can't get him nicer milk, like classy organic milk. He don't like
I want Kroger brand milk.
Yep. So I get him his Kroger brand, his 2%. But every now and then, I don't know what his deal is, but he decides I'll buy a new container of milk, giant jug, because he plows through it. He decides he doesn't like that certain milk. So I pour him one, and all of a sudden he goes, Daddy. What? That is the universal get me something. I walk in and he holds it up and he goes, is this new milk?
Oh.
And I said, yes, it is. I just went to the store and he goes, it's the gross milk, and just drops the thing.
No,
on
he
the floor.
did not.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a sippy cup, so at least there was
it
that.
Didn't spill, but still.
Yeah.
You disrespect the diva-tude.
It's the gross milk. And just, it was try again. That's exactly what it
was.
was.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow. The audacity of Lennon, your son, and Jared, your husband.
I know.
Try again.
And I can't figure out if your husband's a 5-year-old or my son is a 30-year-old. I don't know
like,
which
what's
one
going
it is.
on. I don't know. I don't know.
Because it's the gross milk. It's the
like,
same milk. milk.
I'm really trying to understand your son's system. I guess
I
I'm
don't
not
get
meant
it.
to understand, but I don't know. Like, what is new milk to him? What purchased within the last 6 hours?
Yeah, it was a new open, and I had just opened a new gallon of milk. Is this new milk? And he goes, because it's the gross milk.
Oh.
Wow.
And that was it. And basically, his reasoning is go get new milk. Just go to the store.
And it
and
shocks
get
you
new
when
milk.
they do something like that. Because it shocks your systems. Like almost you don't even know how to respond. Like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did that? What?
And here I am looking at Monica's husband and realizing all hope is lost. There is no hope. I cannot change this kid.
No.
Psychic Suzanne always says you can change your future. Fine, I can't change his, though. No. I can't change anybody else's.
It's going the way it's going to go.
And you know what? It's funny you talk about milk. Last night, Jared was looking in the cabinets. He's like, we need milk. Yep. And that was because he
don't get the gross milk or you'll hear
about it.
He
see all the cereal, and he was like, we don't have any milk because he drinks all the milk. I was like, oh.
Yep.
Yeah,
Wow.
so it's not going to change for you. Sorry.
Really is. You're married to my 5-year-old.
Good luck.
What?
Or my 5-year, or I have a kid who's your husband.
don't
I don't know
know.
which one it is.
Both.
If you want to throw your diva attitude, go right ahead. You can text it to
Diva-tude.
52353. Even better, make someone else text it to 52353 because you don't want to push the buttons. That would be
Yes.
perfect diva attitude. Here on your Thang, Liars Club coming in a few, as well as the Monday Morning Butt Kick.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, please pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather looking nice today. Sun's already coming out. Sunshine getting a 72 today. Clear and cool tonight. 42 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes. Morning Thang.
Yeah, actually, see, Fred, she's single, and she's the one that's in the cult also.
Oh, that
Yeah,
one.
my
Okay.
ex-girlfriend's in a cult
Oh.
now. That's
This the
true.
one you the day before Jessica? Right before Jessica?
Well, not right before, but
Better,
it was my... No, I'm sorry. No, I had another serious relationship mixed in before Jessica, so no. No, this was my college relationship. Really, the regret I have about that relationship is the fact that she was 1 year older than me.
Yeah.
And I did a long-distance relationship for my senior year of college when, earmuffs, kids, I should have been out dancing on every girl in town.
Man,
So that was an unfortunate situation. I had another chick that really was into me, too, and she was awesome and fun and,
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing.
Man,
And I
you
didn't, I missed out on that experience. Though you never know. Then maybe I would have just gotten married to that girl and my life would be completely different. So
Right.
that
Can't
was
really
not meant to be
regret it.
either. So
Right.
no, that was the one.
It's like you broke my heart and you wasted my time.
I wasted my time.
Well, you know,
that was
precious
that was
time.
my fault.
You could have been out here just having a good time as a single man.
Okay, Ian updated for me. Ian's on it, man. Didn't even ask him to, and he did it.
Damn. It is, yeah. You get to a point. That's when you know you matured. You don't blame someone else for wasting your time.
No, I wasted
because at
my
first
time.
it's always like you wasted my time because you did this, you did that to me.
And it
And
was
it's just
worth
like,
it
you know
because
what?
I
I
learned.
probably ignored some red flags.
I totally
here and
did.
there.
I totally did.
Like I can't completely blame you for all the time lost or whatever. Yep, I ignored a lot of red flags. I think we all have people and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That's in the cult. Did she message you or
Good
something?
morning, Chuck. She sent me that face. Remember we talked about it.
Yeah.
It was in my other folder, and I just happened to look in there.
Oh, right.
And it was this whole message from her, talk in her cult language, talking about I have just completed the communications course at blah 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 Scientology. It wasn't Scientology, but that's what it looked like. And I would like to thank you for being a valuable part of my life. And it was weird, but you know what? Whatever. I wrote her back. I said, I thank you. I appreciate it. Things are great. I hope things are great with you. I wish you all the best.
That's something like rehab sounding type of thing where you gotta like.
It was, but I looked it up online, and it was definitely some sort of culty.
I can't remember the name of it, but you told me about it.
Hang on. I think I've got to have the message.
They
Got to be
gotta,
in my inbox somewhere.
Admit their wrongs to people they've done wrong to or something. Weird.
I guess I didn't. I see. I'm like, I don't see it in my messages anywhere. It's because I'm looking in the K92 Mornin Thang messages. It is not there. She did not email my work email. That would have been odd. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. What we got here?
Hey there.
Yes, it's a. I recently, okay, so, as we're sharing here on the Facebook Live, just keep in mind, this is someone who I haven't spoken to in, 17 years now, maybe. So I graduated in 98, and then we broke up. I haven't spoken to her since almost 20 years now. No communication. And, okay, so this is the message I get. Hi, Zach. How are you? I'm doing well. Hope you're having a great summer. Yeah. I recently completed the communications course at blah, blah, blah. I won't say the name of it. And what I have to present to you, there's bad grammar. And what I have to present to you is that I want to thank you. Thank you for the kind and compassionate human being you are. She doesn't know me at all. I mean, goodness. And for being my first love. I am grateful for you, our time together, lessons learned, love shared, and the support you brought into my life. It was a strong foundation, and at times I do think of fondly. 20 years goes by fast. This note is meant to acknowledge you and in appreciation and gratitude. All I ever wanted was for you to be happy, and I wish you well. Yeah.
Maybe she hasn't dated anybody else since. Ugh.
I don't know if she's dated. I mean, I'm not friends with her on Facebook. I have no idea. But I know she has not had a serious relationship, as best I can tell. I mean, we have mutual friends, so.
KT asks if we need a sponsor for the high-low game thing. I'm sure we'll call it something else, but yeah. And I said, I'm sure we could use one.
We can always use a sponsor for something. Now, Kevin needs, because remember, it was going to be Secret Sound for longer, so First Team is attached to that. So Kevin was going to figure out what their duration was, and would they also just end up being the de facto sponsor of this as well?
Okay.
Because they require more. So she should inquire with Kevin.
Okay.
But if not that, there's always room for sponsors for other things. Because really, at this point, if we could find a sponsor that wanted to do something, we could always take monies toward the very end of the book and do a different event. And that way the Secret Sound wouldn't necessarily have to be as long either.
Did y'all hear what happened? It's 8 a.m.
If we didn't hear what happened.
You know our schedules, right? What time we get up.
I'm sorry, we didn't know what happened. I think we just shut down the show. We just walk out.
If we're not aware, then we've got a serious issue. If we're not at least aware of what's going on in the world.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
It's also a problem that she would think that we don't.
At 8 a.m.
And we are just bloop, bloop, bloop. No.
Morning, Sue. Sue likes your jacket, Monica.
Thank you, Sue. I was like shopping. I'm supposed to be shopping for the kids.
Micah, it is a little psycho. It's actually kind of a lot psycho, but it's okay. We're just, we're still commenting here on my.
Oh, your girl.
My screen is black. Why? What's going on here?
I'm black, y'all. Because I'm black, y'all. Blah, 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 blah,
yeah, and I mean, my screen is
what
actually
that,
black. I'm just looking at the two of you.
What song was that? Was that CB4? CB4. What was it? CB4. The Chris Rock movie.
That was
a Chris black, Rock y'all. Movie. Well, I'm black, y'all.
I never saw it, so I don't know.
It is a song in the movie. I can't. It just really says I'm black, y'all. CB4.
It was like a gangster rap sort of comedy.
Yeah.
Monica said something about that Jackson brother working at a grocery store. We were all floored. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean he works at a grocery store? He's a Jackson. Why would he be doing that? She was like, yeah, he works at a fresh market or something.
So look at that.
Sure enough, Bob Patrick Googled Jackson brother, and then it showed up as a suggestion. Jackson brother works at grocery store.
Yep. The dark web. It's different.
I was like, what?
Is your information on the dark web? If so, Monica Brooks knows.
And Jared's sitting there with his lemony beer, just like, What the hell are you talking about?
From lemon beard to cream. A cream.
Try again. Try again's the best. Try again.
Yeah. I was like, what kind of...
And just Jared his deep voice.
Oh, I love it.
Try again.
Try again.
We were like, what? What are you talking about?
Tried it. And it's creamsicle.
How dare you hand this beer to me?
.803 Morning Thang. Monica Zach, Freddie Mac, sharing the diva moments of my son and Monica's husband.
Yeah.
They are
may not be the same person.
If time travel ever becomes possible, really, we're just looking at it because your husband is my future.
Yeah.
And my son is your husband's past.
I know
They're the same.
Have they ever been in the same room at the same time? The questions that need answers.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think they experienced we haven't experienced the diva two from both at the same time.
Oh my God, they really are. They're connected. They're kindred spirits. We're talking about diva moments. There's somebody who texted in to 52353. I won't wear clothes that haven't been dried in a dryer. I hate air.
What? I agree.
They hate. It also be in a dryer.
You gotta have it in the dryer. Come on.
But some things will shrink.
Right. I'm that way. I air dry 98% of my laundry.
I know they say you should with especially certain, fabric.
Because I'm scared it'll get, and I didn't understand how, being in college, a lot of my friends put everything in the dryer.
Mm-hmm.
Like even dress pants. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Those things will be all tight and you can't wear them anymore. It's a waste of money. At least that's the way I grew up.
That's the way I am too.
Yeah. And I'm kind of fancy when it comes to that stuff too.
Fred, I enjoy air. I find it to be good to breathe and live on and stuff like that. I like fresh air, so that's good.
CO2.
Fred, you're very metro dude, and you're very particular about things, so I have to imagine there's some divitude in there somewhere.
Yeah, I actually kind of hurt my hand a little bit last week playing basketball. I'm not really sure what I did to it, but some muscle thing is going on. Yeah. And I had Katie, my fiance, I said, hey, massage my hand.
Oh, God.
Work out the kinks. So I had her massaging, and she was like, well, I can't really, I don't know.
Massage a hand.
Figure it out. Please massage. And, because it's just cramping up and it feels bad. I was like, please.
And I can see it, too, because when Fred walked into work, he's like, Monica, I need you to wrap my hands.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't even try it myself. I just had my ace wrap, and I was ready to ask her to do it.
Wrap me.
And it was too tight.
Yeah.
She was gonna, cut the circulation off. Excuse me. Oh, slow down a little bit.
And it was a combination of diva and just being a child. Because the other thing with Fred and his hand, I mean, he had a boo-boo is what we have here. You got a little bit of a boo-boo. We don't know why, but as I've learned with both of my kids, when they get a boo-boo, it is a crippling injury. I mean, they get one little speck on their knee, and suddenly they walk like the Hunchback of Notre Dame because they can't walk. And that was Fred. He just had his hand in the air, and he kept going.
He couldn't sip coffee.
My hand.
Remember, you couldn't lift up.
I could hardly hold a pen to write. I could hardly drink out of my cup. But, just doing things with my hand is just... my hand. All weekend long I was doing that, and she just started laughing. Why are you laughing at me? My hand, I'm injured.
Because you're hilarious, that's why.
Yeah, I need
Diva
a personal
moments.
trainer.
We're going to get it going here with your Monday morning butt kick. Try to be a positive light on a negative day. We'll keep you updated on everything that's going on as well on your thing. Blah.
She's like, I can't get a good angle. What do you want me to do? Just figure it out.
Try it again.
Try again. Here is my hand. Yep. I didn't know what to do, man. When I got home from the gym that night, I couldn't get my shirt off, and so I asked her to. I forgot about that. I just thought of that. I needed help because I couldn't bend my hand a whole lot. So I said, hey, help me take my shirt off and held my hands up like that. What? I needed help. I needed help. She was the only one there, so This is what love is, yo. It's like a unibrow Snapchat filter. Holy crap.
What? Let's see. Some of the Snapchat filters are scary. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. This is so stupid.
What, the unibrow thing? And it like moves closer automatically?
What are you doing?
Can't stand a person that won't text you back.
2 stories again. Quickie. Yeah.
Won't text back, but will be on social media, like posting Snapchats and Facebook and Instagram.
Like, I see you. I know you have your phone. Your phone.
God, somebody played Rocky Top at a wedding.
Oh, what a Rocky Top.
Good news for O.J. Simpson. He's out of jail.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out of jail. He's staying with some friends.
I love how you worded that, too. Good news for O.J. Simpson, not anybody else.
Nobody else, really.
Nobody really cares to a certain extent.
No one really wants O.J. Simpson living in their neighborhood. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. And he had a 33-year sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
And he got out after 9.
You know what? They say that O.J. Simpson, there's something about his charm. And even while in jail, people just like fell in love with OJ.
It's like Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen does a million horrible things.
But yet they could do
and we like him anyway. Other people, they do one thing wrong. I mean, Taylor Swift makes one comment, forget it.
Yeah,
right. Kendall Jenner, I mean, we are all over them.
Off, but O.J. Simpson.
Like Jews.
The Jews. Yeah, and they
so
love the
weird.
Jews. Yeah, at first he said that he was a little sad. It was bittersweet because he made so many friends while in jail. And now he's out and living it up.
Well,
really.
he was going to be in there for probably the rest of his life almost.
Yeah.
33-year sentence.
But only 9. He's Florida's problem now, though. So
yeah, he is.
Just
And
don't
he still
leave
has
Florida.
good skin, too. Yeah,
Black don't crack. I don't care if you're in jail or not. It still don't crack.
Zach, I'm telling you, man, if you moisturize, you'll be all right.
Butter.
You know, use some face scrub from time to time.
That's what
Doesn't
he
matter. It's the tone, the tint. That's the not the tone, but you know what I'm saying. There's the hue. I lack a hue.
Aw.
None of that matters.
Science. It's science, man. I can live inside cocoa butter. It's not going to help ultimately.
Oh, no.
But you can still try.
Oh, no. All right, so moving on.
He's giving up.
Drake.
Throw your hands in the air.
Yeah, and Drake, rapper Drake, his dad, Dennis Graham, he has a tattoo of Drake's face. This is not a small deal. This is like his entire arm.
His whole bicep.
It's his son. He got this back in 2014, and it basically, he's just proud. He's proud of the accomplishments that his son's
Monica, I will pay you $1 million to get a tattoo of Drake's head on your arm. Would you?
$1 million.
$1 million cash in a suitcase. It has to be the same size as Drake's dad's tattoo.
You know
though.
what? Drake has similarities to Jared. I'll go ahead and do it.
Like what? His skin tone?
In the haircut a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
They got the same head structure. You know,
Okay.
I could think. Look at it. It kind of looks like Jared.
And she'll take this
It
home
looks
and be
like
like,
Drake
I
looks
got
like
it.
Jared.
He'll be like, what's that on your arm? It's you.
It's you, honey.
You can lie about it.
Monica says, don't you insinuate we all look alike. Unless it's for my benefit, then I'm good to go. Yeah, you know what? Y'all look good. You're good. You look very similar. We're all set here. No problem. All right. $1 million. Let's see if we can make that happen. 8:13 on a day like today. It's important to focus on positivity. Everywhere you turn, you end up with bad news and negativity, and we're trying to just not be a part of that, trying to be on the other side. Monday morning butt kick next on your K92.
$1 million. Yeah, do it. They do look alike a little bit. Yeah.
Please don't mind. Oh, shabby dabby doo. And fling flang and fluda. Dooda doo. We are skull rudin'. Why you gotta be skull rude? Watch it. All right, here, what we got here? What we got here? What we do?
Right chair, right chair.
All right. Butt kick. Waiting on the butt kick.
A butt kick.
Freddie Mac, minute 30. Yeah, Brittany, it sucks. I've been keeping you posted on it as best we can while also trying to, be some sort of light as well. Yeah. You're right, Brandon. It is Freaky Friday. It's like the biracial edition of it, too. That's what they need, a biracial reboot of Freaky Friday. With a white kid and a mixed guy. There it is.
I will watch.
What up, Ban? Eric? Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Hooty doo.
I'm going to put the coffee pods in off. I have some pods over here.
Come on, Fred. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Zach, Freddie Mac. Freddie Mac, finish what you're doing, please, because I need it right now. Amy in Troutville won over $5,000 in the K92 Secret Sound on Friday.
Yeah, I was like, that's a way to start your Friday.
I know. And you may not even notice because you were knee deep in happy hour like yours truly might have been when I received the news. Oh, my God. That was the sound of someone pulling saran wrap or plastic wrap off of the roll, pulling it out, whatever you want to call it, and then tearing it off.
That's right.
That was the K92 Secret Sound number one.
Over $5,000.
Yeah, $5,045. So the last 2 Fridays, we've given away a Ford Mustang and $5,000.
Not too bad.
This Friday, a K92 CD of your choice. That is why we're going to celebrate this Friday.
Oh, new sound.
We have a new sound that's going down, so it may be somebody winning a ton of money here in the K92 Secret Sound. This in case you're just coming on board with that. We've already had one guess, which was incorrect, and I'll even tell you what the guess was, which normally I don't do. It's a cabinet door opening and closing. That was not the Secret Sound. Here's a new one. What is that? What's that sound? Your next guess is at 9 o'clock for $2,050, and your first clue is 13 minutes away here on your K92 Morning Thang. Righty then. Go for it. Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to heat up a burrito here in a minute, but I'll do it. Actually, no, I got 4 minutes. Pardon me, you're going to have to look at an empty room for just a second, but hold that thought. I'm going to go heat something up. I'll be back in 4 minutes.
What's going on here? Everybody just leave? How rude. Want to fly. Oh, eating on the job, huh? Eating on the job, slacking and all that stuff. Air dry is the way to go. I air dry pretty much everything. It's kind of annoying. I hate doing it. But don't want to shrink anything. But I like walking around with like too small shirt on. Like too small pants and stuff. I'm going to tighten my groin area there. Oh, that's no fun.
See, I was back in 3 minutes.
Look at you.
Look at that. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, Wes was.
Yes, Wes, you are correct.
Where thou went.
That is, that's where we wenteth.
Someone puts up like a obituary of their family members. I don't really know how to
like. Do you
like it or like do you click love? Because I'm not celebrating their, that they're not here anymore. But I'm trying to just.
I know because I'm not a fan of the tear emoji either.
Yeah, it seems kind of fake or something. Like,
I think you click like because you're celebrating the person's life. So I think that counts as like.
Facts.
10 seconds. Stand by.
Got a text of some residual traffic on 81 near mile marker 141. No other details than that. So maybe a holdup or two. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Lots of sunshine today. Getting to 72 and clear and cool skies tonight. 46 at K92. Your next K92 traffic update in less than 30 minutes.
Liars Club is coming. Somebody on the show maybe got caught eating food off the floor. We'll explain here in a moment. Skolrud is your attorney if you are dealing with an insurance company. Mark Skolrud and his team. If you have a situation where an insurance company is making you an offer, at least consult with a lawyer. On average, injured people with an attorney get 3.5 times more money than somebody dealing with an insurance company on their own. We have talked to listeners, real live situations. Insurance company offered $500. Mark Skolrud got them over $9,000 instead. Yep. He knows what is a fair and appropriate offer, so at least run it by him. 3.5 times more money on average. That is what is important. Contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today. 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free. You have nothing to lose. Just let them look at your case and go from there. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. It's what they do. Nope, get off. Jason, Freddie Mac wants to know when Carlton Banks joined the show. No. That's Fred's I'm not amused face right there. Man.
Try again.
Harley, I am eating a breakfast burrito with uncured bacon and jalapeno in it. I think there's like some potato or something in there too.
His name is Gary V, short for Gary Vaynerchuk.
VEE, yeah.
VEE.
GaryV.com.
He has podcasts. He has YouTube channel. He has awesome. Instagram, Facebook. Nothing but like positive energy spreading, and also like his main shtick is like marketing and advertising, like for your business and
entrepreneurship,
stuff like that.
Social media, influencers, like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Good technology type stuff.
But yeah, occasionally, more often than not, he's talking about. He goes on little rants and stuff talking about positivity and.
Well, if you want to kick
removing
in the
yourself
ass,
from the negative,
he's great for that.
What'd you say?
I said if you want a kick in the ass, he's great to give you a kick in the ass.
That's
when you're being all down on yourself and bitchy.
Yeah.
Fire up some of his podcasts. Make you want to like go out and.
I considered sending that whole thing. I told Zach I considered sending that entire thing we took the clips from to our entire staff here, but I was like, I kind of thought, I was like, well, we're all adults. He uses very adult language. Get over it. You know what I mean? But I decided not to. I should have. I still should. But that was off one of his he put on his podcast.
Hello. Liars Club. And pop goes the weasel. The weasel.
Oh, I never got your text. All right, well, it's a screenshot for your ass.
See, Elena says I'm right. It is science. It's all about the melanin in your skin. Either you got it or you don't. Zabazoo and a flabba-dabba-aters and baked potatoes. Ooey-oo, ooey-oo, ooey-oo. Blooby, 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 blue. I'm the one. Brr, brr. Blorp, blorp. Okay, though. Ooby-dooby-dooby-doo. All right. Food.
Let's do it.
It's because she's mean. That's why Monica looks so serious all the time. Huh? What? Sorry, I was just thinking about injuring an individual who was messing with me.
I went to pick up food from B-Dubs. We were watching the game yesterday. And the guy, I walked in, he said, well, you look like you're ready to fight.
Damn.
I was like, I just had on
Can I even walk in the door?
I walked in the door, yeah, the guy said, you look like you're ready to fight. I had on workout clothes. And I said, well, I guess I got to pull my hair back. I'm like, well, I don't know. Just like, it's just workout pants. That's it, sir.
She said, I make money moves. Liars Club. Clue 1 started a brand new secret sound this morning because we got a winner on Friday. Your friends and neighbors win this contest, and Amy in Troutville, if you know her, you know that she won $5,045 on Friday. So this is a new secret sound. Next guess at 9 o'clock. Clue 1. This sound has 2 parts. Clue 1. This sound has 2 parts. Next guess 30 minutes away. Two of us telling the truth, one of us a liar. Pick out that liar, win this prize.
A family 4-pack of tickets to the 65th annual Mill Mountains Brew at the Zoo. This Saturday is going to be live music, food trucks, and more family-friendly event too. mmzoo.org for all the deets.
Nice. All right. Who's lying? Is it me? I, Zach, got caught eating food off the floor.
I, Monica, accidentally flashed a whole group of people.
I, Freddie Mac, had to borrow a blankie.
I, Zach, got caught eating food off the floor.
I, Monica, accidentally flashed a whole group of people.
I, Freddie Mac, had to borrow a blankie.
Who's the liar? Pick it out, win the prize. 774-9236. 800-468-9236. You winning that prize next on K92. Up a damn bandole.
You want a grape? These are big grapes.
Big fat grape. Big
Table
bulbous
grapes. Color
grape.
1, color 2, color 3, color 4, color 5, color 6, color 7, color 8.
Mi non podevo fleire.
Hello? Hey, what's your name? Michelle, be sure that your radio turned off, and who's a liar?
Why so serious?
All right, hold on a sec.
Jason thinks it's
hello?
Fred who is the liar. Maybe he's
Hey, what's your
right. Maybe he's
Haley?
wrong.
Oh, so, I'm sorry.
You will find out.
Why so serious?
2 minutes and 18 seconds.
All right, Kaylee.
Plus a few more seconds of talking before we get right into the meat of it. But that's
All
where we
right,
start.
hey, be sure to have your radio turned off. We're going to start taking calls here in a minute. Hold 1 sec. Okay. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Sarah, who's a liar?
Malapulipulimbo. Flames.
You should have your radio turned off. Hold 1 sec. Okay. K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Tanya, who's a liar? All right. Just be sure to have your radio turned off, all right? All right. Hold 1 sec. K92, hello. Hey, who's a liar? All right. What's your name? Amanda, hold 1 second. We'll start taking calls here in a minute.
Well, in my my weekend of my wife being out of town, I managed to watch one whole episode of Game of Thrones. That's all I managed.
Yeah.
I now have one left.
Okay.
I had intended on watching a bunch of stuff on Friday night, but then, I mean, it was 7:30. Just chilling with the kids. I'm about ready to start bringing them upstairs. Get texts from people across the street. Can Isabella come to the PH game? We're about to walk down. All right, fine. But, of course, that means she's not home until almost 10, and I'm not like, you can't send the other one to bed while the other one is out doing fun stuff.
But Isabella is still up.
Like, well, you got to go to sleep.
So I sat there with him.
You still try to convert them? Like, no, but you still have to go.
Well, it's one thing. If Hendrix is 2, it's different.
Yeah.
When they're
He's 2.
5, and you're
He's
already like,
aware.
I'm already trying to do fun things with him to justify the fact that now he's here doing nothing, and she gets to go do something fun. And I could have just ignored the text. I'm like, that is a really crappy thing to do as a parent if you deprive your child of fun because you want to put them to bed to watch television.
Man.
that, I'd feel guilty about that. A little bit. Maybe not. I don't know. In
Apparently
theory,
Monica
I would.
Well, I guess because he's 2. When he's 5, you may have a different. You might just be like,
in what capacity, Brandon? Can you be slightly more specific? And maybe I could give you a proper answer on that. See what's what, though. Maybe. It could be a maybe. A huge custody battle is settled between a couple in their divorce. Has nothing to do with children. Has nothing to do with pets.
Oh.
I'll explain to you what it was coming up next here and blow your mind. First, we lie to you.
Origami.
Yep, here we are. We're supposed to be your friends.
I know.
One of us is a liar. I mean, 2 of us are still your friends, but one person, forget it.
Not so much. Fake news.
Leave him in the dumpster. Refresh again. Is it me? Isaac got caught eating food off the floor.
Monica, accidentally flashed a whole group of people.
Freddie Mac had to borrow a blankie.
Oh, you borrowed a blankie. Let's see what's going on. Tanya, good morning, Tanya. Tanya, oh, wait, I hit the button and then Tanya went away. Here, hang on one second. There you are, Tanya. I got you now. Okay, Tanya, who is the liar?
I think Zach.
You think it's me? You think I would never eat food off the floor as a food snob?
Would you?
Well, when it's my food, yes, I would.
What did you do?
Sorry, Tanya, I did eat food off the floor.
What was it, though?
And I got caught by my own daughter. Friday night, my wife was out of town, so me and the kids, make your own pizza night. Yep. Have some fun, roll out some dough. Everybody put their toppings on. So I made one that was just, it was delicious. It had pesto and mozzarella cheese and then little crispy bits of prosciutto, which is rich people bacon.
Good.
If you don't know what prosciutto is, it's rich people bacon. And so I did that. And as I made it and I was eating it, they're just tiny little delicious crumblies. And sometimes they'll fall off as you're eating the pizza. So one of them fell on the ground. And I looked at it and I thought, well,
Decision time.
I'm going to go ahead and eat that. And I ate it. And immediately my daughter, who's 8, goes, I see what you did.
Caught red-handed.
What? She said, you just ate that off the floor. And I said, yup, and I will do it again.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Calling me out, eating food
I'm sorry,
off
if
the
it's
floor.
if it's something like that where it's really good, you go ahead, you go for it.
Yeah, exactly. And it's one of those, I always do, if it's a dry thing, and you can kind of pick it up and just eat it. Like, I would never eat a Spaghetti-O that fell on the floor, because it's just, I would never eat a Spaghetti-O anyway.
It picks up all that stuff.
But you know what I'm saying? If it has any level of wetness, forget it.
But
It's
bacon?
Not,
You got a piece of bacon.
Bacon?
Come on.
5-second rule. Blow it off.
Blow it off.
Yep. Bacon off the floor is still better than 95% of other food clean, so who cares? We rolling. So it's not me. Let's move on to Callie. Good morning, Callie.
It's Kaylee.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's Monica's. 'Cause, hey, Kali to me. What would you say, Fred?
Is that right, Callie?
That's like Callie.
It's Kaylee, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but how do you spell Kaylee?
Kali. Yeah,
Okay.
it's spelled right. Just
Yeah.
So it is spelled correct.
Monica, I don't care how they spell their name. I need you to
Kaylee.
phonetically write it to me. Okay?
Put the long dash over top of the
Hey, well, we know it is Kaylee.
It's
on the
Kaylee.
phone.
I mean, I'll tell you, even if she spells it George, I'm going to say George if you write it down on there. Anyway, Kaylee, who's the liar?
I think Monica is a liar.
Monica's a liar. She
Yeah.
didn't flash a bunch of people. You are correct.
No, I did, but it was close.
That is a lie.
It was close. Friday night, I had on a low cut shirt.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, you missed it. I think you were talking to Jared or something.
I missed it.
Yeah,
I
you did
almost
miss it.
flashed.
So you guys were at the same sort of
get-together.
on Friday. Monica was doing some cleavage outfit.
Well, I was, we were talking. There's a big group of us, and all of a sudden, like I feel like a moth or something go down my shirt, and my reaction was to
rip your shirt off.
rip
That's
my
a great
shirt off.
reaction. Those are good instincts right
Yeah.
there.
Take it all the way off.
I apologize so much because I caught myself because I was really like in a panic, just going. I'm trying to figure out what happened, so I run inside. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I apologize.
Fred, you missed this.
Yeah, I did see her run inside. I wasn't sure
you
why.
You would have been able to spring into action and help her because you were covered in a little blankie because you were cold on Friday.
So cute.
Yeah, we had a friend, and shout out to Stephanie. We all had us all
Yeah.
over, and we're hanging out at a nice fire truck bar, and we go outside because they got a fire pit going.
Oh yeah, I was doing fire pit too.
But I wasn't close enough to the fire pit, so I inched a little closer, and for some reason, it felt like I wasn't close enough. I was as close as you could possibly get, and so someone there offered me a blanket, and so somebody put the blanket around me, and I just kind of had it on.
I
like-
saw it on
was so
Facebook.
cute.
You looked like Black Grandma Moses. You know that old lady that used to paint the stuff and sit in the rocking chair
Yeah.
covered in a blanket. That's what you looked like. It
That's
was
how
awesome.
I felt. Because it was cold out there. I don't know.
Cold.
Well, actually, my favorite part about this picture, because I saw it on Fred's Facebook, is he is near the fire. I can see the fire. I can see Fred with what almost looks like a shawl. It's not even a blanket. It looks like an old lady grandma shawl.
And it
You
was
have
folded
on.
up, too. So, yeah, it wasn't even fully
And then I
extended.
can see in the background of the picture a female in short sleeves and nothing else. Like, she's good.
Yeah.
She's good to go. She's having a grand old time.
That
Meanwhile-
female's the one that offered me the blanket, I think.
Yep. And
But
then I've
everyone
got
else-
Shiver Me Timbers over here.
Yeah. Oh, I was shivering, and I was just kind of sitting there
But
huddled
you're the
over.
only one. Like we're just looking at Fred. Like, is he okay? Is
Yeah.
he anemic? What's
Nobody
going on?
had a blanket but me.
Oh, it's cute. So,
Yeah.
Kaylee, doesn't matter how we spell your name or say your name, your new name is winner. You win this prize right
Congrats. You got a family 4-pack of tickets to the 65th annual Mill Mountains Brew at the Zoo. That's going on this Saturday. Live music, food trucks, fun for the entire family. mmzoo.org. Hang on, Kaylee, Callie. We get you your prize.
Winner. That's it.
Winner.
Winner girl.
is the new
Yeah.
name. So, we'll get into that custody battle next and blow your mind. It's not kids. It's not pets. What else do you fight over as a couple? I'll tell you what the answer is next on your thing.
Yeah, we were talking. I just started ripping
Hang
my
on,
shirt.
Kelly.
I'm like, oh.
I vaguely remember something
And I
about it, but
ran
I'm
in
not
the
sure.
house.
Blah!
Yeah.
Just started.
Yeah, but I felt something go down my shirt.
I walla fay and a walla walla Washington.
Hey, Callie, have you won with us
something,
before?
something, something, and
Okay, what shall I say?
something. Oops, no.
Where, hey, your address?
Can't move that song into the commercial break. It needs to be there instead. Okay. Okay, Brandon, let me get to, okay. Back in the early 90s, I overdid an exact over, so his words get attention. Yeah, like you would refer to that would be a boss jock. That's what we call those dudes back in the day. The boss jock. You can go if you're bored and you want to go to YouTube, try to find videos of JoJo cooking Kincaid. Friggin' awesome boss jock. I was never really that DJ because I was never a DJ. I only did morning radio.
Will call.
So I've never I never had shifts like that. I always loved those guys. I remember growing up and listening to them, but I never really had that. And it's, it's a bygone era now. You don't really want to be doing it anymore because then you just sound phony and weird. So that's where we are here. And even still, it's like, you can listen to other morning shows in other cities and stuff. And there is a lot of them still have that level of kind of like cornballness that try to not have here. I mean, we're goofy. I know we're goofy. But I think sometimes if you pass it through that filter of we're being goofy on purpose because we're goofy and weird. And I do. Sometimes I listen to all of us and I'm like, stop with the cornball crap. Stop it. Don't say that. Don't do that, Zach. Shut your mouth. So I'm my own critic of that stuff as well. It's easy to do. You just get all doofusy and yeah. Yeah, JoJo Cookin' Kincaid. Badass. Not to be confused with JoJo Soprano, who used to work here, which is, he's perfectly fine and good as a DJ. But yeah, JoJo Cookin' Kincaid. Legendary. King of like the double and triple post too. You could do that. They'll call that. So when you're talking up a song before it hits to the words in our nerd world, it's called a post. So you're hitting the post, and the post is where the word starts. So maybe you have 8 seconds, like this Selena Gomez song.
The quarterback throws it in stride and hits the receiver as he's still.
That's 9 seconds. But some songs will have a double post on it. Charlie Puth Attention's a great example of that because it's talk, talk, talk. And then you can keep talking again. So if you hit the double post and you hit it perfectly, use a badass right there. And there's some songs that got a triple, and some are even more, depending on how the song is.
Broadway Billy's good at it, too. Have you heard of him? He's on some station in New York. Yeah. I think CBS station in New York. He's a beast. Just post in general. I follow him on YouTube, and somehow he gets these YouTube videos while he's on air, or Instagram videos, rather.
Over $2,000 in the K92 Secret Sound is coming at 9 o'clock. Also let you in on this ugly custody battle. Not to do with children, not to do with pets. What are they fighting over? It's in Canada, so I don't know if that maybe is a hint. We will also hear and blow your mind, and actually we'll start with this one instead, this is why, again, you never help anyone move, ever. Ever.
Come on.
Aww.
Guy gets his friends to help him move. Hey, man, I need your help. I really need you to help move. One guy even goes and gets a U-Haul to help this situation. Yeah, it wasn't his house. They robbed the place.
No!
Wow.
No! But he didn't know.
Wait, so you never know. You know how when you move and you're grabbing things and picking up stuff you haven't looked at or talked about in a long time. Hey man, where'd you get this? No kind of conversation like that?
I don't know. Maybe he had stories. Well, me and my grandma were in Myrtle Beach. We went to the Gay Dolphin, and that's where I purchased that lovely figurine.
Who are these people in the picture? None of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
Don't ask questions.
Maybe he said, I'm trying to help me move out my grandma's house. Like, you have no idea, but his friends.
True.
And this is what happens too. And you think to yourself, well, clearly they weren't very good friends if they didn't even know what his house was.
Yep,
but that's what happens, because when people, evil people, try to get you to help them move, most of their good friends have come up with a good excuse. So you get these fringe friends. I've had that before. I've had to help a couple fringe friends, and I think this is it right here. Like, we are not moving on to the next level, because I only let people into the inner circle that actually would never ask me to help them move.
Oh, come on. I think it's all right. You know what? I buy beer and chicken wings and stuff, and
Zach,
making a party out of it.
Last year, no party. Pizza for helping you move.
Sweating in boxes and furniture. It's backbreaking labor. But I gave you a chicken wing. No, beer and chicken wings are for happy hour, not to try to cover up as some sort of moving expense.
When I moved to Roanoke last summer, Zach thanked me for not asking him to help me.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, right?
I was like, okay.
We always
welcome.
said, he's like, I'm not going to help you.
I already knew how he felt about it, so I just avoided that whole
The answer
conversation.
is no. Maybe if I decide out of the goodness of my heart I might help you do something a little bit, then maybe I will. But the overall answer is no, because I'm not taking my entire weekend, nor do I ask other people to do it either. Plain and simple.
It'll only take a little while.
Burglars.
Just a little bit.
Now I'm going to start demanding to even see the title on the house just to make sure. Here it is. Custody battle. 2 years they've been fighting. Not over kids. Not over pets. Hockey tickets.
Hockey tickets.
It's Canada.
Oh, season. Yeah. Like season tickets?
Yep.
Yeah.
They have season tickets to the Edmonton Oilers. Apparently, it is very hard to get tickets to see the Edmonton Oilers. Because you know what else is in Edmonton?
Nothing.
Oil. That's it. Nothing else. So there's nothing else to do. They want to go to the game. He even agreed to $15,000 a month in alimony to pay this woman. And he said, but you ain't getting the hockey tickets.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's that big of a deal.
Yeah.
What are you fighting over? Not
come on.
No kids, no pets. What is that? What is of that much value? You know what I mean?
Nothing. I have nothing else.
Some tickets to a
Tickets
game.
to a game,
I mean, season tickets, and granted, maybe
I guess
there's
if
nothing
you
else to
can't,
do,
if you love hockey,
Man.
and again, there's nothing else to do. This is Canada. They love hockey, and you can't get other tickets. I get it though.
Yeah.
Lay it down, man.
You can't afford. I mean, if he's gonna pay her that much a month, you can't just buy some tickets.
No,
You can't
because
just,
they're sold out. You can't
buy them off of someone.
You got to get on a waiting list. So if it's the Packers, you actually have to root for fellow Packer fans to die, so you can get moved further down the wait list to be able to buy the tickets.
There's a lot of teams around the world like that. In different sports, Boston Red Sox, I think, is like that. It's going to be pretty hard to get season tickets.
So they've had to agree. They now alternate picking games. They have to go back and forth. They had to split the season tickets. I know. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. What's fun? Hey.
This is a great gift idea if you hate one of your friends, but your friend also loves donuts. You can pay a little bit extra, and a creepy clown will deliver the donuts. Ah!
How much? No.
I'm showing it to Facebook Live right there.
I would mess with a couple of friends my brother-in-law, Michael, has a fear of clowns. And I know it'd be so wrong, but at the same time, kind of hilarious.
$10.
$10? That's a deal.
$10.
That's a Groupon. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, okay. We can make something happen like that.
Now, you do have to. This is a donut place in Texas called Hertz Donuts. You get it? Hertz Donuts. You can order a box of fresh, warm donuts personally delivered by a really scary clown for an extra $10. And if you really hate the person, good news. Hertz Donuts is open 24 hours. So if you want to send a clown to their house at 1 a.m.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah,
that's risky business for
What's
her.
that all about, Monica? We can go back to the hockey story if you want.
Yeah.
$850. Secret sound. Next, it's over $2,000. It's a brand new round. So if you missed the new sound, here it is. Yo, that's a new sound to K92. Next on your thing.
Monica sound awfully interested in that donut story.
I know.
I did,
Getting clowns to deliver.
That's like $10.
Meanie.
That's not bad. That's a Groupon.
That is a Groupon deal. I mean,
something is
more.
wrong with you. You're a bad friend. You're a bad family
I know.
That's just having
if
fun.
someone's really afraid of clowns, what if I had something delivered to you by what you feared the most?
Yeah,
I don't know how to get
or something,
the truth. How to get the truth to deliver stuff.
Boom, hit it.
What else?
Yeah, there you go.
We are clear on the roads. If you see anything, be sure to pull over. Text it safely to the number 52353. Weather looking nice today. 72 and sunny. Clear and cool tonight. 46 at K92. That's your K92 traffic now.
All right. Got that. I actually got two songs here before I'm going to do that anyway. So we good to go. Good to go. Good to go. All right. Let me check back in on the Facebook Live. Carol, the last sound was pulling plastic wrap off the roll. Saran wrap is actually what she said, but that is the same thing. And tearing it off. So it was pulling plastic wrap out.
Hello.
Tearing it off. Hey, what up? And that was the sound. Let's see. What else we got here? Yeah, I'm not sending a clown to Jason's house. He's got guns. Let's see. Oh, congratulations, Sherry. Happy birthday. Happy divorce day. Good on that. But we're doing what we can, Sherry. That's all we can do in this bleeped up world sometime. I mean, look at the next generation we're going to rely on. This guy, forget about it. It's not going to happen. That's Ben. Okay. I think that's it. Let me see if there's anything else. I got to give a shout out to any of y'all because I got to get ready for the secret sound and whatnot. See? Yeah, 10-year-old. They tricked in the thing there. Okay. Ruth, my favorite way to cook chicken breasts is to throw it away and cook chicken thighs, but that's just me being hilarious right there. You know what I would say is for my favorite way to cook chicken breast is actually the way I cooked it last night. Is to take it and sort of pound it so it's a little bit thinner, because I think most chicken breast when you buy it at the store is too stinking thick. These big fat antibiotic breasts. It's too much. Too much of the chicken boob. So I like it flatter so it cooks more evenly. So Huh?
Sorry,
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Kevin said it's blank.
I just did it. 2050. Send update. Tell them I just sent it again, but it was there.
Okay.
I'm looking at it. I just did it a second ago.
I wonder if somebody told him or if he saw
I don't know. Just text him and say I had done it. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at it right now. It says 2050. Okay. Pound it out like 1/4 of an inch thick. Put it in some flour. Then put it in some egg. And then put it in panko breadcrumbs. Not regular breadcrumbs. Panko breadcrumbs. They are crispier. They are lighter. They are airier. They taste better than regular breadcrumbs. Then pan-sear that in a pan, because that's where you would pan-sear things. Cook it till it's done. Squeeze some lemon on top of it. Good to go. Simple, easy, good. Outside of that, maybe I would throw it on a grill it up, and maybe at the very end sort of brush a little bit of sauce on it to give it some flavor. I tend to go for thighs more often, but that's how I would go. Chicken breast, and you can rock and roll on that. Or I would maybe just cut it up into strips and do like a stir fry or like chicken tacos or something. But if you wanted to just straight up prepare a chicken breast, I'm going to go with that. If you want to get all fancy schmancy on top of that, panko crusted chicken breast, maybe throw together a little arugula salad that has been tossed in the lemon juice and some olive oil, and then you can eat that all together. Maybe throw a tomato in there too if you like that. It's good right there. Food nerd time. All right. I answered Ruth's question. Let's see what else. What else?
You writing that down, Ruth?
You can always hit me up. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll remind you. Okay, let's see. What else? Anybody else? Anything else in here? Before I shut it down.
How are you doing?
Take it down to Funky Town.
Me and Fred, we were
Oh, good.
on Friday.
Shout out to
everybody
the band.
Had a bug.
Very nice. Love that.
But yeah, that was. Oh yeah.
He looks at me like, what the hell?
Yeah, but it was a chill Friday.
Perfect.
What
Okay,
happened
great.
Saturday?
I got to get ready for the Secret Sound, 9 o'clock hour. You guys have a great day, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow. We'll be here for another hour on the radio, too, so have a good one. Bye. Yeah, I'm doing that here next.
But yeah,
See, we get to end with Fred being all remindery and stuff. It's good. Better than forgetting.
Nagging.
Nag.